Or nonsense.
This is Nonsense, and we're live. Hello. My name is Garrick. Today we're sampling 18JP-T by Torio Hojo. And I think once upon a time this was published by Loser Dogs, is the name. But the files have since just been released online for print and play. Anyway, joining me today, we have Lily.
Howdy, howdy.
Pat.
Hello.
And Alan.
Yarp.
So yeah, this is 18JP-T. We have never played it. It is mostly 1830, but with some
Insanity.
Like it's a 2-page sheet of rules differences, but the more we looked at it, the more we were like, this is nonsense. So
naturally we said let's do it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So just like let's go through the privates, I guess, real quick. The first one, Tokyo Horse Car, is just 20 cost, 5 revenue, no power. I don't think it even blocks anything. Taito Electric Railway costs 40 as revenue of 10, and it blocks. Tiles may not be placed on TE87, which is over here. There it is. Tiles may not be placed there.
I see. It has this long track symbol.
Yeah, that's the block symbol.
That's the block symbol. Okay.
If this is owned by, this is owned by a player. Once it's sold in, of course, that unlocks this. It stops blocking. Additionally, in addition to your normal tile lay, the company that owns TER may place a green tile on Shimokitazawa, which is TE87. Is it? Okay. During its operating round, without needing to trace a legal route to it. Then there is the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Bureau of Transportation, which that's the company that owns it. Get $50 every time it places a green T tile on these T spaces, which notably each cost $80 to lay. What else we got? The Railway Regiment's exercise line comes with a 10% share of pink. The Kawagoe Railway comes with a 10% of Seibu, or Seibu, I don't know, yellow. And additionally blocks these 2 hexes up here. And then finally, the Tojo Railway comes with 30% of the Gray Company.
And what's so special about the Gray Company?
Well, the Gray Company also starts with 30% in the bank pool, which means it's going to instantly float when you buy the private, when you get the private during the auction.
Oh, you can buy $1,000 worth of value for $220.
Yeah, that seems broken.
Yeah, that's insane.
That is insane.
It must be a shitty company late game. There must be a balance and a reason that's so good early game.
I don't know. Well, speaking of that, the companies each have a special power or destination of some sort. So let's briefly go through those. We'll start with the gray one. As soon as it's laid a token here in Asakusa, it can then lay 2-track each OR from then on. And also it starts in 2 places for some reason. I don't know.
Because it needed that.
Yellow, the Seibu Railway, gets double income from here. So it'll just double the value of this when it runs to it. It also gets a subsidy of 100 yen from the bank to its treasury every time it places a tile on a dit, regardless of single or double. So it just gets $100 to its treasury each time it lays a dit. The KO Corporation, purple, gets double income from this place over here. The Odakyu Electric Railway gets double income from Odawara, which, let's see, that was dark green, so it gets it from...
Odawara.
Yeah, thank you. The Tokyo Corporation, the light blue one, may layer upgrade one more tile in its current operating round every time after it places a tile on a small city, regardless of single or double. So each time it lays a dit, it can then lay another piece of track. And once it places a token on Nagatsuda, which I don't know where that is. Is that it? Nagatsuta? Yeah, I guess that's here. It purchases trains from the bank or open market at a 20% discount. Because sure. God, there's so many of these companies. The Keihin Electric Express Railway, the red one, gets double income from Yokosuka and Haneda Airport. Where are those? Here's one. There's the other. Okay.
Oh, jeez. Really?
Well, in fairness, this one's worth nothing until brown. Okay. The pink company gets double income from Narita up there. The brown company, Tokyo Metro, places green and brown T-tiles without terrain costs. So it can lay green and brown for free here.
Wait, which one is this?
The brown company,
Brown.
Tokyo Metro.
Oh, wow.
The light green company, Sagami Railway, gets double income from Yamato. So that's down here. The Tsukaba Express Orange gets double income from Tsukaba, which is up here.
Yep.
And the Hokuso Railway, the deep blue, gets double income from Shiroi, which is
Somewhere
over there,
here.
I guess. Oh, maybe this is purple. Maybe I pointed out the wrong one before. Anyway, that's all the companies and their special things. There's also 7-2 trains, 7-3 trains, 4-4 trains, 2-5 trains, and 7-6 trains. And there are no sharp yellow track tiles.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
That's enough.
That's enough.
Yeah. Let's go. Fuck.
Yeah, Arcanum, this one's a cool location. And I'm trying my best not to butcher the Japanese.
Eric, you forgot something.
What did I forget?
Where am I? I can't vote if I don't have
Oh, you're
my
right.
bag.
You're right. Somebody should have reminded me.
I'm doing it now. What do you mean?
Before the stream.
Oh, like I thought you were. Never mind. I like how you have them already color coded, ready to be just
Oh, heck yeah.
pasted.
Heck
That's
yeah.
great. Hey, you didn't take pink and green.
No,
Come on.
get out of here.
What do you
Get out of here.
think this
Pink and
meant
green,
for?
they're over here. They count.
Get out of here. Arcadum, it is, I think it started at 12,000 and we each get 600 to start with. So moderate size.
It's gonna have a lot of money back soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, there's so many companies.
I mean, it seems like it might be short just if everyone makes a bunch of money. Maybe.
Maybe? I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll
but
see.
you have to spend money to make money, and I feel like once we make money, we're buying more companies and spending money.
There's
Yeah.
so many friggin'
I just, like,
companies.
I could
Like some of
I
us are gonna be
could
running
see-
3.
I could see running a company with 3 trains for a minute.
Yeah.
Like,
The thing is, though, if people are doing that, then we gotta start pushing trains. The rest of us.
I don't know, guys.
the problem is I think the 2 trains are gonna be really powerful because of this, because there's so many damn 3s.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, the 3s only burn at 6?
Yeah, it's the normal 1830
Oh, you're
rusting
right.
schedule.
You're right.
So, like, 2s are better than
2s are
normal.
strong, but I feel like 4s are gonna show up before 2s. Like 4s are
Right,
gonna show
I
up
mean-
fairly quick.
2s are going to be good because there's so many 2s and 3s, but 3s are still the GOAT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, Alan has priority deal, so bid on whatever you want.
I know. Um,
Somebody to spend 600 on Tojo? I don't get it.
I mean, you get 1,000 back instantly.
I
right?
know. It's instantly.
yeah.
It just sucks that you can't buy anything in. So like you're just losing. Like you know what I mean? It's in the company.
I mean, so I guess thinking this through, you still need the standard like 60% float at 67, so it's like 402. Is that it?
Yeah, 402.
So obviously, whoever's going into Tojo's not floating a second company, but like, does that matter?
I don't know. Hey, Chris Stoop. And yeah, Arcanum, the gray company specifically starts with 30% in the bank pool, and the private gives you 30% of the company. It just floats a company.
I mean, you only get 30% of the shares, so you have to like.
Yeah, but the other
then buy
30%
them
of what you
in.
run, just goes back to your company. Like that's a good thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it's not even starting in the IPO but floated. It's starting in the bank pool. So the company makes money.
It's craziness.
It's weird. Are yellow and pink red herrings? Are they like? What are they doing? This guy's going over here. Yellow's kind of stuck though, unless you. Well, I guess you're gonna get the blocker if you go into yellow because they're attached.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And yellow's also the one that gets money for laying dits. Whereas pink is just a destination. And it's stuck behind Takasago.
Yeah.
Just
But what's
force
nice
someone to
about it
believe
is that like
me.
with this, like you get like after a few turns, like you get the money back. After 5 ORs, like this is a free 10%. Basically.
Yeah.
I mean, if you get it at 110, after I guess it'd be at like 6 ORs.
Yeah,
But
I don't know
still.
how much it's.
When do they burn? 5?
Yeah,
Or
5
6?
train.
5 train. Okay, that's what I thought.
It's 5 train normally, right? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's when you go brown, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
When you go brown, they go down. Sorry. I'm gonna mute myself.
No, don't mute yourself. This is gold.
Oh no. Oh no.
Gold,
Golden.
Jerry.
Just like janitors, right?
Mhm.
Right.
Odaiba sucks until D's are out. What's
I'm
happening?
gonna be dumb.
It's actually kind of cool, Chris Doob.
I don't think that's dumb, Lily.
Yeah, I don't think that's dumb at all. That thing's just great.
I think I think the problem now is people like if they all get filled, this is what I think is someone that people fight over a little bit.
See, that's honestly part of why I went here is because I'm like, do you police me by going into this, or do you police Lily now? Like, I don't know.
What is Garrick doing?
Question.
Garrick gonna trust me to police again? Last time that didn't work out for him.
I'm gonna trust you to police.
Neat.
Well, it's funny because that was a bad choice because I was going for yellow no matter
Pat!
what.
Pat!
You can have them.
Oh no.
Pat, why?
I love that.
So then somebody just picks this up for free. Then all right, the order of operations here is I get this, these two.
Mhm.
Garrick gets this.
I get that. Thank you.
Oh, you get that. And then Garrick's probably not unhappy with this though. That's the problem. Because then he gets to pick up this and then gets to fight Pat for this. And honestly,
Fight me.
Not Pat, Lily.
Lily,
I'm still me. Yes. I've become Garrick and Pat now.
I mean,
everyone is
ultimately,
in the wrong turn order. Okay.
ultimately, Lily will have more money, so she's gonna get Tobu.
Yep.
It's like alternatively, what you can do, Alan, is like put money here, and then if someone really wants to pull the ripcord, then you benefit more. So it's almost like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because all you're getting out of this is Like that's
Well,
not a lot.
that's
right?
what I was just thinking about. Like, I'm actually not getting very much out of
No,
this.
you're getting nothing.
I mean, I'm getting out of the auction without having invested much and still able to get more than 100 back, but where does it leave me on priority if that happens, though? I think I end up pretty decent on priority. That's a hard thing to know.
I think I end up with priority, don't I, in the end?
I think. God, is pink any good? I don't even know. It looks weird. It looks like it's kind of going off in the wrong direction for what you'd actually want to do.
I don't think so. I think you just lay this that way, go here, and then go right into there. Like it's 3 tile lays, and you're at your double destination. You just gotta wait for green.
Plus, like the
Yep.
tea's gonna open up eventually, and like
Yep.
you'll start doing
Well,
the whole.
that's what I'm saying though, is like until green, because this is blocked. I guess this doesn't start on if the company's not there,
Yes,
right?
I think they are all there. I think they do start there because it's reserved.
Actually, the
Oh,
So 30
right,
rule
because you
set
could go
the
through it,
home
but it's not
tokens aren't
reserved.
reserved.
Right.
yeah,
Reserved, but you can go through it.
yeah. I guess I don't know why those tokens start on the map because the rulebook doesn't actually say anything about the tokens being on the map. Like this isn't 18.
I
Well,
mean, this would be
which
a
one had
hell of
it?
a hard counter to whoever gets pink.
Yeah, I
Unless
think
someone picks red or blue specifically to block them, but
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how these ones end up working out is the reason I'm a little bit scared off by them. I think
yeah, here the 3 of us are like, YOLO, let's go.
Christube, I think we're in like downtown Tokyo or something.
We are in
you are.
downtown Tokyo.
Yes,
Yes.
you are. You got like Shibuya, Akihabara,
Mm-hmm.
Shinjuku,
Yeah.
Ikebukuro.
this is just the
Shinagawa.
cross section of train nerds
Bueno.
and weebs.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
I'll be honest, I have no idea if I massacred any of that pronunciation. I feel like I
Alright.
didn't.
Good ball.
But- oh,
Alright,
what the
Lily.
fuck is going on over here?
I mean, it's free money. I don't.
I'm just throwing my
Woo!
hat in, okay?
This is either the biggest trap
You know-
that ever existed, or it's just good and it distorts the entire auction around it.
I mean,
I'm starting to think that I made a mistake.
I don't know, like
Well, you definitely made a mistake.
I'm
Pat.
looking at it now. I'm in this, and I'm pretty sure I just get this at face because who else is gonna spend their money on that?
Right.
Well, I can tell you it will not be me. I'm curious about this one.
Like Garrick just goes here, and then Pat puts his thing here, and then I just pull the ripcord. If we want a truly distorted game state.
What happens if Tokyo Metro buys in the Metropolitan Government Bureau of Transportation? Does it just make money for laying
That
track?
seems
Yes.
right.
Yes, it would. It would literally
would.
gain.
It would just get $50.
It would just
for
gain
that.
$50. Yeah.
Now I will say I was hard looking at Tokyo Metro pretty hard, but then I realized with 7 2 trains in the way.
Right. Like,
Yeah,
Like,
it's
I
actually
kind
stuck
of-
there. Yeah.
I
It's
feel
totally
like it's
stuck.
not a I feel like it's not a round 1 par. Because it looks like a really cool company. Like it looks like it would just be good on its own merit.
right. I don't.
Because it can just kind of like dictate the landscape of this area of Tokyo. Like, who else is gonna spend 80 yen to upgrade their spot?
Right.
You know?
Right.
I mean, if Brown's going, no one. Like, they'll just let Brown upgrade it and token it, upgrade and token it. So like, King just go anywhere it wants. I'm sure.
I'm gonna police Pat before he gets silly. Pat, that's silly.
Ah.
This is amazing.
Is your bag different from ours? I need to fix yours then.
Yeah, mine's snapping.
You're snapping and they're bigger. Let me fix it.
All right.
Hold on.
Well, now I just do this.
Pulling the ripcord.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't see why I wouldn't.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm in a really good spot here, so.
Makes sense.
So Garrick, how bad do you want that last one?
1 second, I was just fixing your bag.
Because you're in prime position to get it no matter what right now. We're gonna do 175.
You're gonna do one. Yeah, Arcanum. This is a bag of color-coded counters for bidding.
I took
Lilies.
115 off, so 585. Oh, nope.
Yeah, hold on. Everyone, make sure you spend your money because I need to know how much people have.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
I did.
Mossy.
Oh, I'm dumb. I forgot how to play trains.
Perfect.
Why?
Spend
There we
money.
go. Better.
Oh.
I was typing how much I had in the calculator because we played Locomotive Works, and that's how it worked the other week.
I will, man. Does this work out for Pat if he gets stuck with both of these?
I don't know.
He's not gonna be able to par our company for a while, but he is gonna be earning $45 a turn. That seems powerful. $45 a turn, and he just gets to have free shares. I don't know, Garrick. This feels like a situation where you need to police.
Going to 185.
190.
95. Oopsie. 95. Come on.
Big
Get...
bid.
No. Jesus Christ. There we go.
How high are you gonna go? 205, 200.
$420. No, I'm kidding.
That would be ridiculous.
It was a high joke. Get it? Like pot.
Yeah.
Billy gets a peanut. Come on, 205. You got this, Garrick. Get it.
I don't know if I actually wanted to get Tobu, but we're rapidly approaching getting Tobu.
Tojo?
Tojo private, Tobu company, yeah.
Oh. I mean, it still seems good. I don't know why that's a problem.
Fudge it. All right, you get it. It's yours.
Hey, thank you. That's the one I wanted the most anyway.
I know.
Yeah, I honestly think you should have gone a little higher on it, but I get it too. I get not wanting to have that much skin on it.
Yeah.
205. Oh, 200, right? Yeah, 200.
200. Lily, you have the low bid.
I ain't parring anything for a little bit.
All right. I should have been doing math and not other
Not
things.
for at least 3 ORs. Well, just because Garrick has the most money doesn't mean we can't bleed him for it. Because honestly, no matter, like, this could easily go up to 400 and still be worth it.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna end up putting like all my friggin' money into this thing. And that's the problem. I wanted somebody to do this, but I didn't want to be the one to do it.
Come on, just cut the chaff.
350.
355.
Damn it, Alan.
I want other people to make the dynamic decisions.
Lily?
I think I'm out. I'll let you guys do it. Have fun.
400.
400. So you ended up with 30% of the company, but you just have all that cash. But it's in the company. So what's interesting about this is you end up with $1,000 in a company, but no privates to buy in, which means the only thing you're
Yep.
doing is pushing trains.
Yep.
I'm kind of okay with giving you that, frankly.
Yeah, I honestly don't know if it's worth a lot more than this because I'm not going to get buy-in. I only have 30% of the company. Like, it's good,
Well,
but it's...
And even if I get buy-in, the most buy-in I'm getting is 120.
Mm-hmm.
Like that problem it exists that I was thinking of, like that you only have 30% of the company, which means your early runs aren't earning you very much.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I think you might have gotten caught in the trap, Garrick.
I agree. But I would rather have done a couple jumps and gotten it at 400 than have everyone try and bid me up to like 500 because that was not going to be a thing.
Oh no, I think at that point you just say okay.
Yeah.
Hand it to them. I mean, obviously Lily had the most to gain from it with having the most value in the privates, but I don't know.
All right, who pulled the ripcord?
I did, which is why I gave the peanut to Lily.
All right.
I do like having a peanut.
Lily, SR1.
Brown.
Hi,
Brown.
yes. If Brown was an Akihabara, I'd consider it.
I'm sorry, I need to par my company.
Oh yeah, do that thing. What? I'm in shock! Never saw it coming.
Hey guys, I'll actually be right back. I just need to use the bathroom.
Alright. Well, I have a very fond memory of Shibuya, so let's do that. What's the light blue company? I'm doing that one. And we're gonna par it at a number.
Oh, isn't that the one that gets 20% discount on trains?
Yeah. That seems like the right choice.
What? Yep. Oh, is it then?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sweet. I'll take that.
Yeah, you just gotta make it down here, which, 4 turns and you're there. Oh no.
Oh no.
With like no one to stop you unless they try really hard to, they can get there in 3. But then they fuck themselves for getting their goal for a couple turns.
Oh, parring at 80, really?
I don't know.
Oh, the low par is 65 in this game.
It is, yeah.
I didn't notice that.
I'm a part of 65.
Let me see if I can still not par. Yep, can't par.
I love how this 65 box is very small, indicating that a lot of people shouldn't be parring here, but I'm gonna do it.
All right. Do I buy into myself?
You buy it from here.
No. No. Sure, I'll buy one of mine from the IPO for 100.
Buying that president share. I don't think Alan realizes that I'm not as bad off as he thinks.
Oh, I think you're in a great spot.
Yeah, because I had a free one, so I get to I float next round.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm back.
Hey, Alan. Yeah, so you said how many rounds did you think ORs I don't float for?
I
3?
wasn't sure, but it seemed like...
It's 1 because I started with a share.
Oh, okay. Let's
It's
see.
like I was just believing you, and I did the math right now. I was like, wait a second. Yeah, because it's 65, not 67. If it was 67, I would need 2 ORs, but I only need 1 because I have 45 income. I'm very happy. This is awesome. See, I just believe in the emu way. Buy the private companies, all of them. Spend your money.
What is money anyway?
Oh shit! I forgot to take my meds.
That's important.
Yes. Just like look over at like where my water is. I'm like, oh fuck.
Okay, you can get to 50%, so you that. Alright. Lily's doing blue company. Blue is that gets the train discount.
I'm not gonna lie, I bought it solely off of its starting location, fondness for its starting location in real life. I did not even realize it was the one that got the discount.
I want to go visit Japan at some point.
You should. It's awesome. I want to go
We should
back.
go together. We'll bring Joey and Garrick along too. As you know, we probably should bring our significant others on a show like that, but like,
Whatever.
I mean, if you just want a vacation from him, I'll go.
Yeah, no, I love Japan. It was such a blast.
Japan and Spain are 2 places on my list that I want to visit in my life.
Legit. Not been to Spain.
I want to see Barcelona.
Sorry, this is taking a minute. It just feels.
It's okay, we're used to it. No, I'm sorry.
Rude.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go make dinner.
Oh no. That's mean.
And I guess like my private kind of, I can get potentially some value of those. They're effective.
Not gonna lie, Garrick, I thought you were gonna be a douchebag and buy my president cert for 100 just so I couldn't par for a long time and then just sit on it and like force me to wait forever.
I do think there's some interesting stuff, but I'm leaning hard into my company strat just to see how big of a trap it is.
I mean that's fair. I just think you could have totally screwed me
for
over.
sure.
I was looking at it, I was like, oh, I don't have PD. If someone takes my company cert and like pars it so high, I'm just screwed for a few rounds.
No, yeah, like normally I would do something like that, but I'm intentionally experimenting. I want to see what I can do pushing this company like this.
Yeah, it's kind of scary looking. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
I don't even know how to evaluate it. So,
I mean, isn't your like initial goal is to go straight for the double laying power, right?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like my first few turns are lay down to there, and then just like
spread out,
spread out everywhere.
My question is again, are these actually here, or can they be?
I am 90% sure that they are not there. So when we what we should really do is move them slightly off the space or something.
So, all right, red feels kind of gross early game, like it's not doing much.
Oh, maybe.
Oh. Yeah, no, they're not there. Yeah, whenever they get flipped, they're there, right? That's because these are all solid.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's why they're... Okay, that's kind of clever, actually.
It's a stop sign. It's telling you can't token. That's all.
Ah.
That's kind of clever.
That's pretty clever. I'll give him that.
doubles
Cool.
that. I kinda
I was wondering why they looked
there
different. Didn't notice the
could
stop sign.
be a really interesting strategy on this one. Yep. I'm gonna just try this. I'm gonna grab the President's cert for Samagi or Sagami at
Which one's that?
lime green.
Ooh.
I'm just trying it. Oh wait, that's somebody else's. I'm gonna take this and spend Pat's
Wait,
money.
what?
Man, the
Perfect.
game gets so much easier when you
I
spend
also
other
just
people's
realized
money.
that I parred at freaking 4 anyway, or 67. So I'm taking $4 back
Yep.
Makes sense.
because I'm dumb.
No, I didn't even notice the par price was 65 until after the auction.
Oh, it's
But-
65.
It's 65.
Oh, literally no one else but me noticed that.
So I didn't notice that you said something, and then even though I noticed and you said something, I still made the mistake.
The rulebook said everything was like 30 if it wasn't listed in the rulebook, and it wasn't listed in the rulebook.
I'm
but
so
it says
sorry.
right here.
Interesting.
Oh, it's too funny, too funny.
Lily's turn.
I buy a thing.
I also buy a thing.
I buy a thing.
I will follow suit.
Lily,
I will continue buying a thing.
I pass.
Nope, don't.
No, I just
rotate.
realized I probably should have passed and got. It doesn't really matter for PD though. I'm just doing one thing next turn. PD doesn't really matter. I buy a thing.
Bought a thing.
Buying thing.
Continue buying things.
Yeah, I think you guys can par up or
1, 2, 3,
not. Yeah, par up.
1, 2,
I'm passing.
5. I buy one more time.
Who gets PD?
You.
I think it stays on me.
I think so too.
Stays on Lily.
Yeah,
Why?
because Alan's buying up.
Alan
I'm the last to
goes.
buy.
Oh, right.
All right.
Which is why I'm debating if I buy into something else. Because I have cash.
Oh, y'all have cash. Yeah, keep doing your stuff. I'll just sit
You
here.
know, Saibu's looking pretty good.
Saibu? What?
Yellow. That's what it's Seibu.
Pet,
Saibu.
Pet's company.
My company.
Ah, yes.
Making a
I should
joke.
totally let you get in on that OR nonsense. No, I was wondering if buying one of Garrick's potentially has some value. Then again, share density, and I could buy 2 of Lily's alternate. And Lily's gonna, I don't know.
Lily's gonna do a thing.
Things will probably happen.
I do like doing things.
I don't think you have enough time to trash it before the next OR, so.
I will do my best, sir.
Yeah, I don't. I see very little reason not to do this because it's not going to hurt my priority deal, no matter what. So I buy at least one.
Lily, would you like to buy one
This is annoying.
of something?
Buy on of something. I will pass.
Alan, would you like to buy anything else?
Debate.
Float Pat. Make him buy yellow trains.
Yeah. I don't know what's better. I feel like getting his track tempo going earlier doesn't hurt him.
Yeah, but buying 2 trains if he doesn't have to. Like, if he's going to float next turn anyway.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, there may be an argument there. I don't know. His company's the one that gets the stupid rebate from placing.
It
I
is.
get 100 coins every time I place a dit.
Coins.
Yen. I couldn't think of the word. Sorry.
You don't need to apologize. I'm making fun of you.
I'm Canadian. I can't help it.
Garrick, I really feel like you needed to police that a little harder, man. Oh well. It's partially my fault. I didn't. It's not like I did anything.
That
Exactly.
is also true.
I'm not taking the blame for this.
Right.
I will.
I mean, is being forced to buy 2 trains? Kinda don't know if that's a bad thing.
I mean, they're worse than 3 trains.
It's true. Let me see here. What's the?
They're better than 1
I
train.
guess the operating order does kind of help me because then I end up being the last one buying trains. Do 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 do. Why not? Sure. I'll just give Pat the win in OR1, SR1.
Garrick, why didn't you police him? Let me help him.
Pat, you're floated.
Oh. Cool. Thank you.
Actually, are you?
I didn't think
is
you
that-
guys would.
Yeah, you've got your shares out of order.
That made me laugh.
Yes, Chris Dupe, it does make that mistake. These are definitely dollars, but with yen attached instead of dollar. Anyway.
Gotta keep it thematic.
All of these certs are like 60 cents value, okay?
Yep. They're just shitty companies. All right, stock round done. Stock round done. Moving to an operating round. Privates pay. Must be nice to make money.
$45.
First up is TR. TR is gonna lay a straight.
I can't believe it.
It's gonna fall back.
I can't believe it.
It's gonna buy a 2 train. That's it. TR is done.
Where'd that Kirby track at? Boop. I will also buy a 2 train
Goodness.
and be done.
You didn't fall back. You
No,
filthy
I'm
cheater.
sorry.
Filthy cheater.
I'm getting there. I'm taking everyone with me too, apparently. How do I? Okay, fine.
Fix it.
Eric, make it fix it so I can grab.
Oh,
it.
yeah, I can do that. I know what you're talking about now.
I'm just gonna take the whole stack with me. Everyone's falling back with me twice. It's fine.
Just 1 2 train apiece, really, guys?
Well,
Yes.
yeah. 2 trains suck.
Would you like to buy more, Ellen? I think they're calling your name.
Oh, it's me, isn't it?
No.
It is you. Oh no.
No.
Wait, what?
It should be Alan. Alan floated first.
It's true.
I
No.
parred first.
Oh,
though.
yeah, he parred first.
Yeah, he parred first.
But isn't floating what matters?
No,
Nope.
it's parring.
But if I wasn't floated, I would be skipped.
Okay,
Right?
wait. My brain's getting confused. I always thought it was in float order, not in par order.
No, because
I
it's
thought-
you get placed on the stock market immediately, or else you couldn't sell and hurt somebody's company. You know?
Gotcha. Okay.
We've had this conversation before.
I'm sure we have. It's been a day, okay?
It's been a day.
I have forgotten how to speak several times today.
It's okay. We've all been.
Absolutely.
So yeah, Pat, you're up.
Working on it.
How are you? Don't you just lay it straight and then call it a day?
Yeah. I was thinking around other things. Sorry. We're gonna buy the 1-2 train.
I'll make you fall back.
I'm just gonna buy 1 for now. It's fine. Yep. Thank you.
Really, I think the only person who would want to buy more than one would be Lily. Actually, maybe Pat's.
Like, is she tokened this? Yeah, 1, 2.
Oh yeah, I guess that would have been smart.
Because like I won't be able to run a second 2 train for a little bit.
Same here.
I should have done it. Oh
I
well.
mean, do you want to do it? It has been 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Do it.
I mean, I don't know
You
if
can-
that changes Pat's decision, but I doubt it.
Nope.
Oop.
I mean, no. My goal should be to get here for like the double, like that counts as 60 for me, and get there and token it before anything else happens.
Yeah. And then you
Oh
just,
wait.
And then you just start
wait.
like backfilling dits.
Yep, I actually can't fill this till we're green anyway, because my power says it's locked till I can sell the company or
Yeah.
sell the
Okay.
private in.
Yeah.
So I'm not too worried about it.
This game seems kind of cool.
What's up, Carrot? What's up, Lily?
Never mind. My
We're
brain just
the
my
same
brain
person.
just died for a second. It's okay.
Okay. Are we on to me then?
I think so.
Yes.
Okay.
Which might be an excuse for me to push, like just buy a bunch of 2 trains whenever I need to go to green.
Why do that when Alan can do it right now?
I mean, I'm not, like I said, I'm just thinking, because like I don't need to do that for like 2 more turns minimum. Like I'm not in a rush to get there.
I mean, in theory, yeah, I could buy like,
You could buy
all
3 2
three
trains and one
twos
1
and
3
a
train.
and probably be fairly safe on that for a minute. Get my money, get a bunch of extra early stocks.
And then once it's in green, you have a lot of runs. Like you
Well,
can
that-
run all your trains right
yeah.
here.
I mean,
Like
I
you can
just
literally
need,
run all 4 of them.
I just need 2 more tile lays, or three more
3
tile
more.
lays, and I'm hitting everything.
Yep, you'd be running all 4 trains for a little bit.
Or actually, no, I'm running here to here,
Yep.
here to here, there to there, and that's it. So I'm
Oh,
actually
right, because these
3.
can't. You're running 3 because this one won't do it, right?
So, and that's it until brown because this can't get upgraded.
I mean, you could go up into here, which would
Yeah.
technically stop Lily from getting her discount.
So haven't
I wonder if that's actually a
you know what? It
strat.
just says wants tokened. It doesn't say wants TC tokens it.
Let me look at the rulebook. Let me look at the
Oh.
rulebook. Let me look at the rulebook.
That's actually a really good point. Once tokened, the TR melee. Yeah, it doesn't say specifically.
No.
that
The
would be a
rulebook
really
the
big
rulebook
nerf.
says once Tokyo Corporation places its token in Nagatsuda.
Does it say anything about it being a reserved spot?
No.
Okay. Interesting. So in theory I could do that. It would cost me an arm and a leg and probably not be worth it, frankly.
I don't know, a 20% discount on trains.
It says the TC though.
I mean denying that.
I don't know. I will say though that it doesn't feel worth it for me to eat all the way down to the 3 here. I feel like I'm gonna get to the 3 next round. And I still am just playing yellow track for now, so I don't matters. I think I'm just gonna buy two trains and trust that somebody else will buy this last 2 train for me. So I spend 160. And oh, I fall back. That's
Perfect.
it.
All right, back to a stock round. PD's on Lily.
All right. I will do a thing. Will I do a thing?
I have no idea.
Give me that
Let's
PD.
do a thing. I'm gonna buy a share of the lime green one. Oh,
I passed.
what? I never saw that coming.
Pat?
I'm thinking, because like lime green's making what? 70, 110, $11. It just if I do that, I'm last. Is my thing, because there's no way Lily's gonna buy another one. Do I care about having PD next turn? No, I'm gonna pass. Yeah, because Garrick doesn't make money, so basically it's like I have PD. Because you'll make like what, $40?
I haven't done the math.
And you get 50% of it, you'll get like 20. Yeah, that's I think the right call.
Yellow's running 50. Blue is running 60 at least, but probably because it's two. It's got two true trains. I think maybe I offload a yellow and pick up blue. He's selling for 60, so I would spend $5 to exchange. Sure.
I dropped yellow for you.
Yep, I saw.
I'll pass.
Yeah, who needs PD?
I'll pass. Pat?
I mean, now I'm not incentive because I'm either second last or last, so why not get a little bit of extra money? And I'm gonna make sure I get one of these before they all go.
I'll pass.
Well, now I don't know.
Which means that's how it works, right? That's the PD game.
I mean, at this point, though, Lily, you're
Oh wait.
choosing to be last instead of second. That's a little different.
Yeah, whatever. I spent too much money.
Yeah, I
Gimme.
figured that was what you were going to do.
To get the cheap yellow. That makes sense.
I pass.
What?
I pass.
Alan?
Passes.
I'm out of money.
Lily?
I also pass.
All right, PD's on me. At the end, nothing is sold out.
That
Private's,
worked out for me in the end.
private's pay.
Money.
We have 1 OR, starting with Gray. Gray will lay that, unsurprisingly.
Shocked to tell you.
Shocked. It'll run for 40. It's going to pay out. Move over. There are 7 3 trains. 7 3 trains.
A significant quantity of 3 trains.
Is it worth? Train-based gameplay. Thank you for the 7 months. There are 7 3 trains. This game is silly. That's serendipitous. 7 months, 7 trains. Bye. Yeah, me neither. We just sort of decided to try it.
I mean, if you don't want to do it, I'm probably gonna do it. If it gets to me that 2 train, I'll take the bullet.
Right. I'm totally sure we're gonna punch through to the greens.
Like I'll do. Like I said, I'm just last. I'll do it. I'll bite the bullet for everybody. I don't mind.
My question is really, do I want to be the one to punch through to make sure I get 2 3s and to run my full value next turn? So I'm going to token Asakusa, and I'm going to be able to run 2 trains, you know? Asakusa to this and this to this. So I think think it might be worth. I think it's worth. This is maybe a mistake, but we'll see. We'll see. Spend. Okay, there we go. I have bought my trains. I am done.
Is it me?
It is you.
Okay.
Train-based 18FL is one I've been kind of curious about. I've heard okay things.
Have I played that one?
No, I don't think so. Or actually, is it on Dot Games now?
It is on Dot Games.
You have played it.
That's probably a good indication I've played it, even if I have no memory whatsoever.
I forgot it was on Dot Games for a minute.
Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop.
Do you have opinions on it?
Doop. I'm gonna put it over here. This seems like a funner choice. I'd have to check my brain, and also the map.
The
I
map
think
is
I
like a
run
big L
60,
on
20.
its side because it's Florida. It's got like a tiny strip down the right, and
Oh, I do know that one. I have to remember it. Like I know it, I just don't
that's
know
fine. That's
it.
fine.
All right, I'm gonna pay. Oh. Boop. Yeah, move over. I'm done.
You not buying trains?
Oh.
Really about to miss the 3 trains, just like, I don't need them.
Yeah, I'll buy a 1-through train. All right, I'm done.
On to Alan.
Sorry, I was mathing. Oh, I think this is probably correct.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's probably correct.
You know, that's kind of fair because you still hit Yamato from Nagatsuta.
I can double hit Yamato.
I see.
How interesting. How interesting.
Am I getting blocked out?
Unless something super funky happens, yeah.
Okay.
If
I mean, to be fair, you can at least still like just not keep going that way and focus over here
if,
now.
if priority
true.
had happened differently, I probably wouldn't have done that because now I can at least sell one of those before it gets dumped. If you were gonna dump it, so I don't know. I just want to see how this plays out. So I lay that. I run for 70.
Yeah, train-based. It's like all off boards, and then a bunch of weird ooze in the middle. Like special ooze with their own type of track.
The revenue tracker doesn't work. Sad.
It worked for me.
It worked for me.
Really? Did I lay the?
Yeah, you did dark green, not lime green.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, look, it worked.
I didn't notice my Hama until now. That's funny.
Oh, there's a city here.
Yeah.
Mahama's hilarious. I love that.
I love
Why
that.
is it not red? Why isn't it an off board?
Because you can upgrade it later.
But like, you can't actually go into it until it's upgraded.
Exactly.
Huh?
Actually, can you even upgrade it?
Second.
I don't feel like that's physically possible.
Upgrade what?
Oh, wait, here it is. It's over here.
Does it have
Oh,
its
it's got
own
a
thing?
special one. It's got a special one.
Ah, okay, cool.
That's why I started looking at the special ones, because I saw that and I was like, there's only one off that, and there are 3 off that. That doesn't make any sense.
Everyone has a special one.
60,
Shut up, Malcolm.
70. 170. So payout. Sorry, I was just doing some mathing
That's
for
fine.
a second.
I wonder how many of the designers' games went like this down here. Like, I wonder if this is normal or abnormal or what.
I don't know. Like it's costly to get there. Like factoring this 120 in,
Mm-hmm.
honestly, is kind of hurting me. Because it means I can only afford to buy 1-3 train.
Which is rough.
Like that's why I was mathing out withholding. If I withheld twice, would I have enough? And I don't think it makes sense to do that. Because then I also want to buy these in for another. This is for 120. Oop, oop. Why? Why?
It's so you don't delete the whole thing like Pat did.
I
Did
played
Pat
fifth.
buy in his privates? Why didn't you buy in your privates?
I didn't get a turn yet. What do you mean? You sold my company. I'm after you now.
Oh yeah. Sorry about that. Sorry, not sorry. Just the owning company may lay a green belt. So I could just choose to do this later. Or I guess really at any point I could just be like, yeah, that's better now. I'm not going to. Yeah, I think that's where it's at. And I'm done. Sorry that took a minute.
All right, Pat.
All right.
I guess the real question is, why didn't Lily buy her private?
Would Lily like to buy her?
No.
Okay.
Cool.
With the knowledge I had then, I wouldn't have done it.
That's fine. Oh, were you saving for tokens?
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Makes sense.
I gotta think here.
Very honest of you.
2.
I don't like cheating.
No, I'm just saying I respect the honesty. It would have been easy
I'm
to say that.
pretty sure I just buy one. Oh, I have to run first. Sorry. I run for 50.
So I realize this is a like kind of dumb thing to like, but like I kind of like the train setup with the numbers on the side instead of the bottom middle.
Oh, I agree.
Like-
I've if you look at the 1861, 1867 Grand Trunk Games production, it's got this really lovely layout where like all the relevant information's on the left side, so you can display them like this. And he changed it back for 89, and I've complained to him multiple times, like, dude, it was so useful having the information in the corner. Like, I know it's kind of traditional to have it on the bottom like that, but it's great having display to the left like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy in Kawago. Kawago.
Kawago.
Kawagu.
Kawagoe?
Kawagoe. That sounds better. For 320.
Like, I don't know Japanese, but they don't tend to have silent E's like that.
Take 320.
Which one is it?
Kawagoe over here.
This feels good, Alan. That's what this is.
Where?
This feels good.
Yeah, I was just
His
thinking
private.
this is the turn where Pat
Lily, his private.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you.
This the turn where Pat gets ahead.
I paid out. I have to move forward. Yeah, so that feels good to do. 320.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think me letting you come in last round
I'm done.
would have prevented you from like.
No, and this is why I was like, I'll buy that 2 train, Garrick. I had 90 left after math wise. I was like, I just would have withheld instead so I could token.
Mm.
I was like, I'll take that extra 2 train off your hands.
All right, everyone done?
Yep, we're done.
Back to a stock round. PD's on me. I only have $20. That sucks. Let's sell one for a hundo And I'll buy that last light blue
I don't blame you.
for 65. Pat.
Oh, I'm gonna buy the pink president. Hiring at 65. Clear 65. Spend. Go.
I'm trying to suss out right now if Lily dumps light blue on me here if I don't sell.
I feel like that's bad of her because you can, if you take light blue, you could just, oh, it's my discount now,
Right.
Yeah,
right? Like you haven't taken it yet.
I can just choose not to follow through.
Once you
Right,
have control of
right.
it, you could just upgrade this instead and be like, well, I don't need to take this. I have the control of the discount.
It's kind of a game of chicken between you two where you have to maintain this collision.
I also don't think this company is bad without the discount. It has still got access
Yeah,
to all.
No,
of
I mean, yeah,
Shibuya.
she's still the best run right now.
That's what I was thinking. Like her tokening here puts her in a really solid position, and that
Yes.
laying this tile, however you choose to lay it, is gonna make you money.
Yep.
This
So
was such a good
kinda-
token because even if she did lose this, like she said, I don't know if it was intentional or not, Lily, but like it looks like you set yourself up so well for no matter what the outcome
Yeah,
was.
I think
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think I probably keep light blue here and like not sad if it falls to me. Honestly, I feel like I'm just getting a good company if that happens.
Yeah,
Yep.
there's a reason I bought that last share.
Yep.
Yeah, let me think. Well, though, what else is
Especially because it's going to be
available?
going up now. She has no reason to sell that. That's going
Yellow.
to be
So
such a like it's
yellow-
it's round 3 and she's going to start raising and oh god.
Yellow and gray are the two that are left. There's only 2 grays left? Really?
Because there's 4 of them in the bank pool.
Oh. Okay, yeah, that's Spend 90 apiece. But what else am I buying? I could buy 3 yellows in theory, or I could buy grays. Pat is not buying a new company. I'm a little surprised you're not. Oh wait, did you buy the
I
20
bought the
apiece?
president of pink. Yep.
Okay, you bought the 20. You're not running yet.
Not this turn it's not, but next turn it is. We also have
I
2
wait,
ORs. We
yeah,
also have 2
there's
ORs, so
2
I will
Rs.
run. I will run.
Yeah. So if I go between Pat's companies, I can get 2. Well, it's $90 for. I think I can actually pick up one of Garrick's and a pink and a yellow, right? 65 is 130. That leaves you
Yellow's 60, not 65.
from the IPO, it's still 65.
Oh, yep. Sorry,
Yeah, I think I
I
buy
forgot. I forgot Lily bought it already.
I think I buy a gray for 90.
Lily?
All right, I panic.
Dump blue.
Don't
Oh,
dump
no.
blue.
Get yourself out of here. Um,
It's an interesting game.
The map is pulling a lot of weight here.
It's revealing itself to me, and I'm impressed by some of the tensions in it. And we haven't even gotten to like this whole nonsense.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
I think that's happening soon, but I think Pat not parring a second. Well, he is parring pink. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I didn't have enough money to do it without gouging lime green, and I feel like lime green's about to take off. So
I'm gonna buy a thing.
I cannot currently purchase anything without selling, so I'm passing. He just bought something.
I'm muted. Fuck. Sorry. 'Cause my mute button is my minus button as I was using my calculator. I bought a pink. I'm done.
All right.
I never use the
will-
numpad minus button, so I just don't even think of it, except for when I'm playing trains.
I'll buy a yellow for 65.
Lily,
I pass.
I'm passing.
Buying a pink for 65.
Alan,
Do I buy a pink and float Pat and leave him with $150 to run around? I think I do. There's no reason not to just get good stocks. 65 bucks.
what's the cert limit in this game? 16? Y'all are getting close to cert limit already. Jesus.
I'm gonna buy the Browns president.
Oh no.
Now that you floated me.
Interesting. It'll take you a minute to get there, though. That's what I wonder about. To defend that presidency, you're gonna have to sell something.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
End of the stock round. Lily is sold out, so she rises up. We have 2 ORs. Privates pay. Gray is up first. Gray is going to do the unsurprising thing of laying that
Oh my god, are you gonna token?
and tokening for 40 bucks.
Probably just get rid of that right now, chip now, right?
Yeah,
Or
just get- just
at least
get-
put it like, I mean, put it on your sheet so you know, or
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
because it does have the info on it.
It's also on the charter, but there's no reason not to just like toss
True.
it on here. All right. Do that. We're going to run for 50 and 40, which is 90. Yep. We will pay out. Move over. And done. Next up is blue, Lily.
All right, I'm gonna buy in the private. Okay,
Wait, are you sure we have 2 ORs?
I'm quite sure.
Okay.
Because I am about to upgrade a T.
Makes sense.
So.
You're upgrading a T? What? Oh, I was thinking root. I was like, well, how do you, what?
All right, I spend 80 and then I get 50 back, so I'm just gonna spend the 30. But I can do it without the 50 before, so it's okay.
Yeah, the important thing is that you have the money before laying because you get the money
Yeah.
after laying.
Exactly, and that's why I wanted to bluntly state that that's what was happening.
Yep, I'm just, reiterating.
Acknowledging.
Yeah.
I see. That's technically possible. I don't like it though.
Just
So
friggin' dead
This
ends.
doesn't give you any additional runs. Wouldn't it make more sense to lay to Meguro?
That's what I was thinking.
I'm just looking through. Well, okay. The reason I picked that one up first was because it was one of the 2 tiles that has a throughput that's still a one side.
Got it. You're trying to make sure that nobody else can run through your route.
But I cannot do that, unfortunately, to keep where I'm at. That is illegal.
Yep.
Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Eventually, I'll find things that are legal. That is legal, but that's going the wrong direction. What about you? Are you legal and going the wrong? No, you're not legal at all, are you?
No, not there. Not doing what you want.
All right. I think this is my only hope. Yeah!
Interesting. So you're just trying to secure your routes. That makes sense.
Yeah.
You're sacrificing a run this turn to get better route long term.
Absolutely. But I mean, it still goes up by 10, so I'm not upset. We're running for 130 and oh wait. Oh shit, I didn't even think about the fact I had another train.
Right. That's why we were all saying we're surprised you're not laying this to here. But if you like,
yeah, give me a second now. My brain is It's been a day. Leave me alone.
It's okay, Lily. No one's actually teasing you. Maybe Garrick. I don't know.
Garrick is teasing me. I can feel it. I'm gonna unspend that money. I want it back.
that's fine. That's fine.
Take money, and then I need to take 30 back.
You can also take back the private purchase if you want to.
That's what I did. That's what when I said I was gonna take
Okay.
that money back. That's what I meant.
Got it. That's fine. I thought you were making the intentional choice of
You
making.
know what's not fine, Garrick?
What's that?
The fact that green and pink don't have bags.
Get out
That
of
is
get
not
out of
fine.
here. Purple doesn't have a bag, and you don't care.
I said purple doesn't have a bag. All right, I'm paying out.
I thought you were just taking the intentional choice of making sure you got the T tile you wanted. I didn't think.
I don't have a brain working right now, but I appreciate you think I have that mental capacity.
I feel like she says this every time we play trains.
She does, and then she wins sometimes.
Okay. Yeah.
Sometimes.
Fun.
I was gonna say all the time, but we were over this yesterday.
We were. Did you pay
Yeah.
out?
Yes.
I moved you over on the stock market.
Thank you.
Are you all done?
Yes, indeedy doodle.
Okay. Because you could buy a train if you want. Green is up.
Now.
Right. Okay. Green does the rude thing. I feel like this has got to be like the thing you do with green.
I think so.
It feels like it. Like that's really good.
Like I'm denying and also securing a really good set of routes for myself.
I agree.
I don't know why I wouldn't do this. It's $40 token.
Yeah, I feel like you almost can't go with light blue first because someone will just pick green and counter it. Like you almost have to.
Or that's why you go with light green or blue first, because then you force someone,
yeah.
else to do it.
I
I mean,
guess.
yeah.
I mean, green feels like a good early game, but like I think once those T's get going and everything gets intertwined, you're gonna fall off money wise. But I mean, I don't know. What do I know?
I mean, I don't. So the thing I'm banking on a little bit is that this now gives me access to the rest of the board, so that I can run this early game revenue and then branch out. But we'll see. Like I don't know. I like the fact that this is only 30 in the Browns means that I'm still only running it for 60, and I'm forced to run a 20 to get there. So it's
true.
weird. I run for 60 plus 40 is 100 plus 70 is 170. And I think I probably withhold to pick a two reach. Is that worth it just to get better revenues later? Because then the fours running doesn't hurt me as bad as my logic. Like I feel like I need to be running multiple trains for this company to be worth it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I will withhold. Fall back. And
Garrick, you look very concerned.
I'm just making my normal face-ish. My normal-ish face.
Forgot it was very concerned.
All right. That is the end of.
Is pink floated? Yes, pink is up.
Oh, right. Pink has such a big turn.
I was also trying to get Pat to spend money for, frankly. I don't know, maybe he does.
Spend money to what?
I wanted to force you to have to spend a money on a 4 train instead of just buying 2-3 trains with pink. That does burn the 2s, but hey, I don't know.
What's after?
You can't actually run them, so maybe you don't.
Yeah, I mean, what do I lose if I lose my 2? I lose $50. Everyone else loses way more than that. Me, I don't know why I wouldn't do that, but one sec.
It costs you $300 to do it, And it,
But the 4 doesn't seem too bad.
maybe not. I don't know. Maybe the 4 is just a
180.
slightly
Even
more
though
expensive
the thing is,
trade.
I can't really run it. Oh, that's not true. I might be able to.
I mean, I could
Hmm.
see you shifting it over to yellow, but still, this is a weird factor with yellow. Is just like how much track you have to lay
Yeah,
to make.
180.
Yeah.
So 650. Hold on here. Oh my god. So 480 leaves me with 170. 170 is too little by $50. But there's a second OR where I can withhold that extra 50. Withholding that 50 gives me the 220 to buy in the private. Huh. Do that.
Sounds like you're hurting your own stock value just to burn 2 trains.
Cebu doesn't need to unlock its subsidy. It just gets it from the start.
Who does?
What?
Yellow, this is just a revenue spot for you. You have the power already for DITs.
Yeah, the problem there was I could have gone to this, but then what?
No, you couldn't actually because that's a sharp.
I could go to this one. I can't go to these two.
No, because there's no sharp track. You'd have to upgrade this to do it.
Garrett, I could have done it originally.
Well, I'm
Is what I
saying
mean.
turn 1, this was your first track lay and there wasn't green yet.
Oh shit, this isn't yeah, you're right. I didn't lay that one.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's why I was debating doing this. My other thought was to go up towards here
Yeah.
instead, but I was like, this delays me from this, which it seems fairly important.
Yeah, I mean it's your doubler.
Because like this is just income, right? This is not a big deal. This is player income. This is keeping the company afloat after having no money.
Right.
Yeah. This $120 cost to upgrade Kodaira just feels like it's specifically targeted at yellow.
It does.
Like
So I lose one of these in a little bit. I'm not. Oh no. So I laid that track. I'm trying to think if I buy these two.
I don't know.
Yellow can buy over the 4 immediately. Because it's probably going to be able to run 2 trains. Yeah, we're going to do that. I can transfer a bit of money around to help pink out. So we're going to buy both of those.
2's your dead.
Trains die. That's 480.
Hey, Toxic Water. I was wondering what you were meaning by non-18.
Spend 480. Okay.
I have
Pink is going to fall back because it cannot run.
I have a sure SM7B.
Like that. Okay. Pink is done. So we move on to yellow, correct?
Yes.
Okay, yellow is playing that. Yellow is going to spend 40 to token that. For I think obvious reasons. 40, spend money. Actually, I don't even need to withhold because I can just, after I run, I can just transfer $50 over for that 4 train. And then this can buy in the private company. Yeah, let's do okay. We're gonna run a 3 train for 60, 80, 110.
Makes sense to me.
We're going to pay out for 110. And then I'm gonna buy this 4 train over for 50. Spend 50. 50. Take 50. Do I want that extra 25 actually? No, because I don't need the token. That one though. I need that token. 25. How much is the first token? 40? I'm gonna spend an extra. I'm gonna send over an extra 20. Spend money.
Spend money?
No, take money. That's right.
Yellow all done?
Yes. Yeah, we can move on.
All right, we do it again. Starting with gray. Gray now has 2 track lays. We're down to 3 trains.
Do you at this point just start laying from here?
Most likely.
Because you can just tie into yellow's track to get into your side.
I mean, do I do that? Do I just go for this $50 off board?
Yeah, so that $50 off board's pretty fucking nice. Like, that's just an $80 run. I know you lose 40 on the first one, but
You don't have a
I mean,
2 train.
you could also just start running into it. You
I
have 2
could.
lays
Like, I could do it from over
right
here.
there, right? Like, that
yeah,
seems really good.
It seems really good. I'm trying to think through these implications here.
The double track lay just kind of opens that company up. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. It takes a few ORs to get it, but yeah.
What does Urawa turn into? That.
I think since you have the 3 train, I do feel like going Urawa.
I agree. I was just double checking what Urawa looked like in the late game. I think this is 100% the lay.
Does Urawa have a special?
It does. It does. It has a special gray tile up here.
Okay, interesting.
All right, so that's going to be a run of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's going to be 16. Not bad. Took us a little while, but we got there. Paying out. Moving over. And then gray. Got 2 3 trains.
Still has $500. Wow.
Right. That's why I'm like, what do I do with my money? Do I sit on it? Do I buy a 4 train and then just...
I mean, I feel like if you buy a 4 train, you probably run it next round with this double track lay. Like, you can still lay this. Like, that's still a thing.
I could, yeah. Or I cut in, or I start my own T madness over here.
I'm starting to think maybe the 3 trains aren't as powerful as I initially thought. Like if we burn through to the 6s fast enough.
I mean,
I think it just depends on how many companies get.
It depends on how much. Yeah, it's all about the flow of money. I mean, a lot of the companies we have don't have money to push trains anymore. With that withholding.
But I feel like we're all about to position a Parasect company.
I feel like we're another set away from that. Maybe not you guys, since you can sell off to float another, but I'm still, getting my first wad of cash. I think I'm gonna not buy a 4 train. My 1830 instincts are telling me not to buy a 4 train. So we'll see what happens.
If you're able to hold off to get a permanent 5, that's probably
right.
Ideal, but it's just like, does the timing work out is the question.
Yeah, I mean, like, how much money am I leaving on the table by doing this versus do I get a permanent, and does it end up being worth it to...
I feel like a 4 train effectively is a permanent, because who's getting a diesel on purpose with 7 6 trains?
Me.
Just to make the people holding 4 trains sad.
I mean, honestly, you have a point there. I mean, people aren't going to get forced into buying a D. So how do you willingly buy a D? You either start with holding. Oh, that's something I forgot to say at the start. There's no trade-ins for Ds in this game.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Yeah, so Ds are withholding then.
Yeah, Ds are withholding. I mean, yeah, let me double check that because I make sure I'm not... Yeah, it may not be bought with a trade-in.
I don't know. It's hard to argue against the 4 then.
It's really hard to argue. Yeah, I'm going to buy a 4. I talked myself into it.
Congrats.
All right, I'll regret it later. Gray's done.
There's a lot of nuance in this game that I think is hard to see until it's playing out.
I agree. Blue.
That's me.
That's you. But also your company.
Also, your 2 trains are gone.
Oh, I was not paying attention.
Dangerous.
I know. Okay. Oh, oops. I'm gonna spend the 80 and get the 50.
Wait, you're spending 80 to get to 50. That means you're buying in the private first, right?
Yeah, that too. Thank you for that reminder.
Lily doesn't follow PEMDAS. She follows SADMAP? SADMAP?
Sad map.
What is this?
Everything's sad.
Pem-
the
This is
sad
true.
map word.
PEMDAS, parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. I was saying you do the opposite.
That's fair.
Oh gosh. Okay, I get it. Why isn't it sad map? That makes way more sense than PEMDAS.
Wait, no, that's how money works. Okay. I understand what I'm doing.
I'm concerned Lily's not actually making decisions, that we're just saying things and then she executes them.
Wait, Lilybot, is that you today?
Lily, would you like to buy a train? Yes.
Cannot.
I showed Joey the map because I was like, this map is insane. It's crazy. He's like, what's so crazy about it? I showed him the map. He's like, I don't understand at all.
All right, I'm done.
What were you expecting, Pat?
He asked to see it.
I upgrade this, which improves my revenue.
I feel shocked and horrified.
And payout.
What?
That was
Paying
good.
out?
That was good.
See, this is the reason why I wish I would have bought 2 greens. I was super close to deciding to do it because you're gonna make so much money and not sell that company anytime soon instead of buying that other presidency.
Wait, should I?
But that's okay.
That should.
Yeah, I think buying the presidency was cute, but probably not your best choice.
I think it was.
I think you're just.
I mean, I guess like I
on
could have just like gotten some extra money and sold it, but
I feel like you're just gonna sit on a dead president cert for a while, because I don't think you're gonna need to do anything with it.
Okay, sure.
I mean, I don't know.
I have this
Wait.
to buy in for 220.
Did green just go? Did
Was I
green
not supposed to?
did green pay out or withhold?
I paid out. I was here.
Then yeah, it should have been yellow.
Oh, fuck. I'll.
It's fine. Keep it. It's
yeah,
not
just
gonna
keep it.
change
It's not going to
anything.
change anything.
Sorry about that.
That's fine.
How dare?
How
I
dare?
forgot that I withheld and screwed things up. So go ahead and do yellow, I guess.
You guess. He allows you to take
I'll
your turn,
allow it.
Pat.
I'll allow it.
Gee, thanks. I think that's the right play.
Interesting.
I'm trying to think what else it could be. That's the other one. That doesn't feel that much different.
I mean, this gives you some play.
I think that's the right one. Okay, so we lay that track. I immediately get $100.
Oh my god.
Take $100. Hey, diesels, here we come.
Yep, just 11 more of those.
Okay, so we're gonna run. We have 60 the same run, right? It's 80, 110.
I'm only counting
Plus-
9 dits on the map.
Yeah. Plus another 60, 10, another 90 on top of what I'm making, so that's 200.
There's 10 dits.
The one that I also just covered, maybe that's why you're missing one.
I was counting uncovered ones, yeah.
Yeah. That's 200. Yellow is going to pay out that 200.
I'll move you over on the stock market.
Thank you. And green went already, now it's pink.
Yes.
Pink is going to lay that. This is our second one? This is
Yeah.
our second one. Pink has a run of 50. Pink has a run of 50, and I'm going to do a very weird strategic take withhold on that to fall back into yellow. And I'm going to buy in this for 220. 220. We are going to spend 220, and I'm going to take 220. Feels good.
Looks good. All right.
Okay.
On to a stock round. Starting with Alan.
Yep. This is 7.
I wonder how different this game is from play to play, because I'm worried people will just float the same companies and lay them the same way every game.
I mean, I think the green one is really good if blue is picked to kind of stop them, because I think because green at this point would have to work its way here, but half the work is already done for it, right? So
Yeah.
like, it makes it a lot better. I think if blue doesn't get laid, I think green doesn't get laid, and then we see different companies. Especially,
Hey.
I think also if pink and yellow don't get picked by the same person, they both get floated, which would change up some things.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point. Pink and yellow probably more typically are not the same person, which will change that.
The fact that I've gotten both of them floated before you guys floated a second company is kind of ridiculous.
Well, yeah, I mean, we majorly screwed up the auction.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
what-
did by
what
assuming I would
probably-
police.
What probably needed to happen was somebody needed to steal one of the companies from you.
The other thing is, though, pink was uncontested, and I really wanted yellow. I was going to put so much into yellow. I
Right.
wanted
And like,
it.
if I thought a
It
reasonable
just was
person
so interesting to me.
if a reasonable person was fighting me for yellow, I would have just gone for yellow and given up on.
Wait, what? I feel attacked.
Yeah, you should. I would have gone for yellow and given up on gray, but because I knew Pat was gonna make me pay
Maybe you play
unreasonable
in-
amounts.
Maybe if you play into that, you just force Pat to pay unreasonable amounts for it.
Well, the problem is I didn't know what his limit was.
Yeah, because I wasn't going to go crazy for it, but like you definitely stopped very shy of where I was willing to go. It's like I was just like, I can just sit here and play banker or investor and be fine with it,
I'm just
and I
trying
would
to
not have been upset
see-
because on 45 income plus investing would have been fine.
I'm just trying to see of the available remaining companies, which one's up, or which ones like play into the existing list. It's like I wasn't paying super close attention while we are talking about this. I don't think there's a way to contest brown.
Nope. Oh, I took it. Like, I may have made a little bit less money, but I genuinely think it was the right purchase to reserve it.
I can't believe there's 6
Maybe.
companies left.
I think maybe purple. Blue is just you just upgrade and because someone go. So I think that early block doesn't affect us at the. Red just feels like a bad. I don't know if I'm reading that wrong, but red just feels like.
I mean, I think red wants to come like this way and then like split. Oh, like you want to get like a split here with a brown tile.
Nah,
and go down.
I think red just comes down through Kamata.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Lays
Here.
Kawasaki and then goes down this way, and then later in the game makes this connection. Because Kawasaki is one of the special ones. It's going to go up to gray and be worth 50. This is 50 innately. This is 30 and laid for you. This is 30. And then later in the game.
But these double revenue offboards don't really get you that much until brown and gray.
They don't need to. I mean, you spend your early game laying down this way to here. You've got a 50 there.
For bonus.
Yeah, they're just cherry on top.
I mean, this is still 40.
Maybe
like
that's
90.
the argument for red at this point.
That's 150, right?
Right.
You're gonna be in brown soon.
I think red is solid.
I think red as a second company is really good.
I think honestly,
I don't think it'd be the best first.
I think it's fine as a first because you get down to Kawasaki, you've got Daiichi is an easy lay, or I mean, really just go to Yokohama and you could run a bunch of trains here if you wanted to. Is what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to make the argument for green or purple here because I have the ability to just get this free upgrade if I do it fast enough. Because then I could go to Kichijoji. But I don't think it makes sense. Maybe it is red. I don't know. Orange is off by itself. It's bad.
I mean, the nice thing about green and purple is they're going to end up getting a doubled 60 at the end. I mean, these are going to be 120s for them.
Assuming somebody buys it.
That's a fair point, actually. Actually, that's an interesting.
Also, red gets the same thing. Actually, you guys might have talked me into red.
Well, I mean, yeah, red does get the same thing. It does have to lay there. Red seems good. I'm not going to tell you shouldn't get red. Red seems good to me.
All right, so I'm selling my gray for 110.
Oh, thank you for flipping that.
Yep, I just noticed it.
I'm also gonna flip. Oh, it's not parred yet. Never mind.
Yeah, leave it for now.
I hate to sell.
I forgot how to be parred.
Running well, but I think I need
or floated.
To. Well, I'm probably better off selling at this point.
This is kind of a cool game.
This is where I get sad though, because another company, actually 2 more companies are probably being floated, which means that I'm losing my income.
Yeah.
For both companies, which is I get 1 more, which is fine, but I'm losing 1 after that. Because I'm floating 1. Like you guys are all floating.
I'm gonna be in the same boat. My withholding for this 3 is starting to feel like a wrong decision.
Yeah.
Do I sell down?
I mean, I only withholded because of cert limit on pink, and then pink is more than likely going to sit in yellow for a while. We'll see. I'm really not sure what to do with pink. Pink is a 3 train. I mean, that doesn't seem bad actually. 60. What is a yellow? It's 20, right? Yeah. But it had to be a green at that point, which is 30. 60, 90, 130. That's not a bad. I don't know.
Do I sell off 1 more share?
Oh, pink could run into my Hama.
It could. I was just thinking about that. Actually, I was looking at my Hama thinking it could.
Does that benefit me at all to go to my Hama? I mean, it's a 50. That's not horrible.
I guess it upgrades directly to a 50 is what it really is.
Right? Like, that's not horrible. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what to do with pink. I'm not sold that pink is a good company.
You can easily double back to Odaiba.
Right. I was thinking it's probably like a late game run that you go through my Hama to Odaiba.
Yeah.
Like if we ever
The problem is
I-
you have to have the 160 saved up.
So
Yeah.
that's just it. Like pink right now, like I'm thinking cert limit, and if I know I can only have 60% of pink, and like I don't need more than 50%, so I'm not gonna buy more. I think the right idea with them is to like float them here, right? So that I never have to sell the certs, and then pay out, go back, and then like pay out twice, and you know what I mean? Like every 2 rounds, just kind of run really big.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm
I don't know.
currently primarily debating if I sell more so that I can float higher. Kind of thing.
This is where I'm like, I'm bad at running trains. I'm not bad, but like I'm still trying to figure it out.
I think I sell both of those.
Oh. After all that, this was an illegal lay. When did this happen?
Wait, what?
What? Why is that? Oh. I meant to
No,
grab the
just
other
take-
version.
Yeah, the other one.
There you go.
No, it's this one. Don't do
Oh,
that.
sorry,
It's
you want the
this
straight, you want
one.
the curved one.
Yep.
I sell that.
Okay, well this is unfortunate because that's okay.
Does that screw up Brown?
Yep,
Sorry.
that's why I
That's-
floated brown because that one was still there, and I was like, cool, I get it. Uh-oh.
I did that in the last round after you.
Yeah,
after
she
you
did that
bought
after
it.
you floated.
Okay, so I didn't have that information that you were taking it. Perfect. Okay, I don't feel as bad. It's fine.
Yeah, I changed. I updated that after you parted, but I was already going to this one.
Yeah. We'll do it there. I will par red. I'll par red at 80.
I don't know if I just like you, Alan, or if I just like Garrick for talking you into this.
Why did you want red?
Yes, I really freaking wanted red.
I'm
it's
sorry.
the only company that would actually make me be functional.
What do you mean be functional?
Oh, because it would have there was symmetry.
The synergy she would have
There
had.
was a
Now-
really good synergy, and I'm broke as shit. I'm grumpy.
We're both broke. It's fine.
Yeah, so the thing is, like, it's got good synergy. This one is still, I'm worried about getting, I guess it's not technically blocked anymore, but yeah. So, like, literally, it was the only, like, good company for me. So that's why I wanted Garrick to shut up. But no, he's like, let me convince Alan to take red.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
The couch is still there.
Yeah, it's mine.
Kawasaki goes to.
I guess I'll float.
Oh, but only this is so annoying. Like, this could have just been a special brown instead of being a special gray, but no, you have to lay this tile 4 times. That kind of makes it worse.
Oh. There we go.
um.
Purple.
These are all the most recent runs, right? Nobody bought trains or lost trains after running.
Sounds correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just want to make sure I was evaluating properly. Um.
Yeah, I mean, green's still running good. I don't know how quickly we burn into the 6s though.
Yeah, I don't think we burn past 5s unless more companies get floated. Because I don't think anyone's really wanting to go that high. I think this is kind of where we're going to be sticking for a bit and running.
I'll buy.
I could be wrong, but that's what it looks like.
I'll buy a green for 65.
Because, like, yeah, the 3 of us are all floating something.
I mean,
65.
I guess the thing is, there's only 4 trains in the roster left before the 6 train. So.
Oh, I just realized all my freaking.
All right.
There we go.
I am just floating up red. If somebody could do that for me, so I can go say goodnight to Sarah.
Sure. Pat, you just went.
Yeah, I got his.
Thank you.
What is he at? 80 for it?
Yeah. He's got it typed in, so you can just hit spend. Yeah.
Yep.
Lily.
Lily is also flipping hers because she realized she's like me and they were backwards.
I'll go ahead and buy a yellow for 65.
I'm actually I'm gonna do that as well real quick before it caps. They all leave because I'm only at 50%. I got Alan. Go.
Lily.
Let me check something.
I will say the one thing I'm glad that nobody did. I was afraid that someone might par dark blue and fuck me. Because if dark blue gets parred, I can't even go into here right away.
Yeah. I was wondering
like,
if
please.
I was wondering if Lily or Alan would do that.
I figured if Alan didn't get
determined
red,
to mess with me, so
Yeah, Alan's policing Lily while complaining that I didn't police Pat. That's tonight's game.
yeah.
I mean, to be fair though, it also works well with his other company. Like red works well with both of these.
Pat, he took red from me and he parred out the special ability of my first company.
Oh, I'm not saying he did. I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying because of what he's done so far, it does work well for him. It's just unfortunate for you. Yeah. He did basically just fuck you, though.
I think it was to me. I don't have enough money to buy anything, so I'm just done. I was double checking that.
Yep. I got Alan's 1, 2, 3, 4. He has 2 more to go. That's 1 more. I'll just do the last one so we can ignore him.
Sure. Lily, are you doing anything?
Yep. I'm still floating.
I'm passing. Yep. And then you just took Alan's move, so it's back to Lily.
Yep. Okay, so now you're passing again?
Yep.
Okay, Alan now has PD for passing, unless something else changes, because I think I'm going to go 1 more time if that's the case.
Yeah, I'm going to spend this thing.
Oh.
Did I miss anything?
Nope. You just floated up.
Woo! Thanks.
And you're probably going to end up you're going to end up on PD, I think.
Okay.
I want yellow.
Hey.
I'm still passing.
What do I not have? I don't have a brown or gray, and I don't have a green. I cannot afford both. Green is making money. I'm going to buy one of those last 2 greens.
Has brown already floated?
Yep. I didn't grab it yet, but yep.
Oh yeah, I should grab this one.
Take money.
I will say, if we do burst through to the diesels, having triple liability could be a painful thing.
Yeah, it's true.
All right. Is that everyone? On to the ORs. At the end, something sold out. Yellow? Yellow sold out.
Yep.
Oh, wait, no, I'm not done.
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry.
Really? The 1 lime green is left? Come on, guys.
No, it's not.
I figured she was going to buy it.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay, so
now
Derek gets PD.
Mm-hmm.
yellow and lime green rise up. We have 2 ORs, privates pay. And first up is gray. Well.
I think the part that hurts about this the most looking at Garrick is the cert count.
I don't know if that's good or not. This is... The cert limit on this game is weirdly tight.
I just saw Pat's at his cert limit. Although
I am not. I'm
Yeah,
at
but you're in
12.
the yellow.
Yep.
Well, but the question is, do you keep pink in the yellow just for that?
Yep.
I don't know.
Um,
You play a lot more yellow games than I do, and it seems to work out for you. So
is that in this game? It is. All right, gray is gonna lay...
gray still has 3 functional trains, and that's just
Yep. And then we're gonna lay... Or we're gonna run what we ran before, plus 3, 5, 8. So that's gonna be 8 plus 6 is 24. Pan out. Moving over. Gray's done. On to red.
Yup. Red. He's down here. That's $80 to upgrade. What is it upgrade to? It doesn't have a special brown, so just a T.
No, it's not a...
Just to a normal brown.
I think... I guess just a normal brown. It's not a T. I'll double check the rules to make sure it's not mentioned somewhere, but I don't...
I mean, I guess the potential power of that is it combines the token spots.
Yeah.
So like it could allow a company to go through blue.
Yeah, I don't see anything. That's interesting, actually.
Does it? Well, it has some interesting play. There's also the possibility of just upgrading this T to control over that T. But I feel like just getting to my offboards is more important because it's gonna take me lays to do it.
If only you could lay 2 track per round.
If only. You should help me with that. I don't run, I fall back by a 4 train. Is it just 1?
You gonna buy 2 of them?
No, because I think that just gives too much power to the people behind me in turn order. Yeah, I think I just buy the 1-4 train. Just stop there. That'll be the end of red.
Done with red. Okay, yellow's up.
Yellow places that. Ooh, $100. Oh, there, we just found $100, guys, on that track.
Just sitting there.
Just crazy. Just freaking crazy. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. That actually improves the run. That's crazy. Insanity. Who'd have thought? No. I am actually going to do this though. I think with that $100, I think I token this now that you've done this, just so I don't get locked out of it. I think, because I want to be able to run a big train through here, hopefully, eventually. So I think making sure that I can is the right call.
Planning.
I could be wrong. I don't know. We're gonna do it anyway. I think my run just goes up by 10 to 21. That's 30, 50, 60. So, God, 110, then 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 210. Yeah, 210. We pay that out.
I'll move you
Move
over
forward. Thank you. And that's it.
onto green.
Yep. We're still not in brown. So I up relevant try. So I guess I just lay towards middle? I don't know what else I do. Run to another off board. Honestly, this goes to 50, then 60. But things are gonna happen up here. There's no reason not to go that way. Better to. Alright, I do that. I run for the same I did before, so it's just 210, which I will pay out. Right. I do. That's
All right, blue.
Mm. I'm gonna spend the 80 and get the 50. Lay a tile. Oops, wait, no. No. I think I want to do this.
neat.
Now I have made a loop.
You have made an impressive loop, and I love it.
All right, and that's run by 10 and pay out.
Oh, this flips. This flips. This flips.
Blue's done.
Yep.
Brown's up.
Brown is gonna do something that's gonna manipulate everything, and I love it. So Brown is gonna lay this for free. And Brown is going to not run and not buy a train because it doesn't have a run.
Okay.
Cool.
So purple has to buy the 4, and I get the 5.
Speaking of,
Maybe that's weird. I don't know.
Purple's up.
But I think this reduces my overall liability and is the right move.
I think it does reduce your liability in the event we hit the diesels.
Yeah,
and,
I think
and
just
maybe,
in case.
Maybe makes people less likely to push to the diesels. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess I have to.
Man.
And then on to pink.
Hey, now.
What? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I mean, technically you don't have to buy the 4. You could just buy the 3 over.
I don't have to, but I'm going to anyway.
Oh.
Bad.
Okay. That doesn't change the end result for me. Pink. Lays that is going to token it because that feels like a better run than having to go through here for nothing next turn. So pink pays 40. Spend 40. Pink then runs a 3 train for 30, 60, 100. That's
Yep.
double its revenue from last turn. Look at that. We have another OR, correct?
We do.
I'm going to withhold this one and pay out the bigger one next turn.
Okay. I moved you left.
Thank you.
And then that is our OR. We do it again, starting with gray. I guess I have to start paying attention to the T's. Is it worth?
Can I actually... One sec. Can I ask to redo this tile lay, if that's okay?
Sure.
No. I just want to use that instead. Because I didn't see that one. And that seems way better. Right? That's legal?
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, because then you have a route.
Oh, yep. Never mind. You're right. Changes too much. We're good. Continue. I will live with my decisions.
Imagine that, living with your decisions.
Yeah. It's all good.
I
knew there was a reason I did see it. That was the reason I didn't do it. Thank you.
Sure. I spend 80. Is it worth?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's interesting, Vager. I'm liking it. It's interesting.
Yeah, I really like this one.
I feel like these double tile lays make you have to really think out where you're going.
They do.
I feel like you've done the obvious things now. It's like, all right, what now? I mean, I guess you could start upgrading some of your tiles.
That's basically where I am. I'm trying to find the most cost-effective upgrades that are also going to matter in future turns.
Green gets you a permanent 20 bump.
Because the part of me that likes engaging with mechanisms wants to lay a T, but the problem is I have to spend money to do that.
I think you probably lay Nerima just so you can go through the token.
I think I agree. And then just upgrade something else.
I think that was also the reason to token it, because you're going to upgrade my run for me. And I quite frankly don't care which way it goes.
But he could make it a K.
He could. I mean, I don't think it actually matters where he goes with it.
Probably.
Like I'm looking at the map, like the odds are I'm getting this for my 100 and then that's it. Like I don't think I'm getting any other dits except for maybe later in the game like I can start going for extra money, but I don't think there's a point. We'll see.
It's weird that Yokohama is not oh, Yokohama has its own brown. Okay.
Yeah.
Screwed myself over on turn order. I should have bought over the 4 train last turn. Could have been running it now.
He's gonna K it.
I'm gonna K it.
Yeah, the only thing that sucks about that is like you block me from going in if I want to into a circle.
Yeah.
Although when it goes brown, it could, because it'll either be here or here. Actually, if it's here, then it doesn't matter because there's no sharps. Never mind.
And then I think
This was so dumb. I could have made so much more money this round.
I just
I'm so mad at myself.
tack a 10
Whoop.
on.
Oh,
All right, so then let me double check my run.
my dits.
Yep. 30, 30, 30, and 50, 20, 20, 10, and 20, 20, 30. That's 260 altogether. That makes sense. Added a 10, added a 10. So it all works out. Pays out. Moves over. Gray's done. Actually, I could... No, yeah, Gray's done. Because I'm at train limit. Next up is yellow.
Oh man.
Yeah, Vitra, I can't decide if the pre-printed track is too scripted. But it's interesting so far. The distinctive features are there's no sharp track in yellow. There were a ton of 2 and 3 trains. There were 7 each. And there's 7 6 trains. So you just like never get forced into buying Ds. The B&O private in this game, the company just floats immediately because you get 30% of it and it starts with 30% in the bank pool.
I think we police that too hard, honestly.
Oh, for sure.
I think it has hurt you.
For
to
sure.
have so much capital in it.
But it's trucking along in a weird way.
Oh yeah, I mean it's set up for the late game. There's the fact that it started with so much money without you having to invest too much.
I'm double checking 70, 60, 130, and then 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 to 230. And yellow is going to... I'm on a shelf right now.
You are.
230.
The last major thing is that every company has a special thing of some sort, either a destination where they make more money, or a few of them have powers. Like Gray can double a track once it tokens here.
No, we're gonna pay out.
Blue, if it had tokened
So
here, could buy trains for 20% less. It's some interesting stuff.
Paid out. Yellow's done. Oh wait, what am I doing? Red hasn't gone yet. I'm done. Sorry.
You just trying to skip red?
No, I thought red was before me last time, so I was confused. But
Green
red
is
fell
up.
back, that's why.
Yep, green is up. This is where that turn order is really screwing me up. If I had bought over the 4 train from red last turn, I could run for like an extra $120.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really sad about that.
That playtime seems like a lie feature. This is not a 3-hour game.
All right, I will. We are still not in brown. So yeah, let's make this connection. I'll take this last. Ooh, this is the last curve track. Yeah. We'll get that while it's still there. I don't think this changes my run though, because running to here is still my best option.
to that point, Feature, I actually think this would work really well at like 6 or 7 players.
Yeah, just run for
This would be a
20
great
210
6-player
again.
game.
I agree. Like I was thinking about it earlier. This game supports up to 7, and I think with all these companies and the way that things work, I think this would actually be a good 6-player game.
I would love to get Luke and Emu in on this. I'd say Joey, but we all know that would be a bad
We all know.
Payout. Which one is better? I think it's better if I take the hit on red. So I'm gonna buy over this 4 train.
I played 1880 at 6, and I wasn't crazy about the game. Like, it's a good game, but just not quite my thing. But it was definitely good at 6.
For 9. Take.
We'll have to stream that at some point.
Alright. Green is done.
Red.
Move on to red. Glad this is still here. Lay that.
1830 is fun at 6. We gotta do that at some point.
I will not be able to run. I will fall back. I will purchase this 5 train.
All right, train limit is now 2. One of my 3 trains gets discarded to the bank pool.
It's fine. Lily's gonna buy the last 5 here in a second, and then we'll make Pat forced to buy a 6. I think Pat's gonna get the butt end of this.
Well, okay, sure.
Am I wrong on turn order? The blue gets the 70?
No, you're not wrong, but I don't know why that's the butt end for me. But
Well,
okay.
You're gonna gain liability on one of your companies this round.
Why? The 6 doesn't burn the 3s, does it?
It
Yeah,
does.
6 burns 3s.
Oh.
What else would burn the 3s?
Got it.
You were so confident in your denial that I almost believed you. You're like, this is fine. House burning around you. Anyways, that is it for red.
So blue's up. But yeah, V'ger, I have the same thought. Destinations have similar issues as printed track, where it can make things scripted. I've heard, I think 1870 does destinations in a really good way that doesn't make things scripted, but I don't remember why. I really want to play some of Big Billy D's games. I've heard they're great. That's not his real name. His name is Bill Dixon. People just call him Big Billy D.
Mm-hmm.
Lily, you're up with blue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Curve track again. That's such a cool like circle.
Oh, neat.
Right? Like it's so cool. It just looks cool.
I will point out you can actually lay browns at this point if it improves your run.
I need that curve track to make purple useful at all, so no thanks.
Okay, that's cool.
Also, I'm not running this turn anyway. Fall back.
Is blue done? Lily?
Yeah, blue's done.
Brown is up.
Then again, I guess brown can just buy a train from yellow. That's probably
Brown's
the way
gonna lay
around it.
this and still have no viable track, or so Brown's gonna fall back and not buy a train.
Oh dear.
Or wait, no, that's not true. I'm gonna buy the. Oh, if I buy the train, they die. Right. It doesn't matter, 'cause I can buy it that, and then yeah, I'm gonna buy the. I'll buy the 6.
All right, 3s are dead.
Sure. 3s are dead.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Man, those 5s go fucking
I'm
fast.
thinking. Hold on a second.
Holding on.
No, I'm
You
not going to
can't-
buy the 6.
You're
I'm
not
not
gonna
gonna
buy
buy
the
the
6.
You can't just buy a train over from yellow. That is another option that you have.
Or you can
I
buy a
just don't-
6.
Yellow buys it. I have 3 Yeah, so why don't I play some shenanigans here? What can I do? I buy that 3 over from yellow. We're
Oh man, this
Pink.
man is gonna play double yellow game again. Drive every company into the ground and still win somehow. I don't get it.
Yellow is
gonna
good.
run double yellow. I was gonna run 1 yellow and 2 good companies, but I could just run double yellow.
Yellowing is good. And in a game where the cert limit is tight and you have so many companies, I mean, double yellowing makes a lot of sense.
I'm just trying to think here. How do I get?
I mean, that's part
I
of the
don't want to
reason
buy
I'm
the
not-
6 yet. I want to buy the 6 when I have the right opportunity to buy the 6. So I think the right call is this. I'm going to buy this 3 down here. No, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to buy this 3 for 649.
Yes.
649. Spend. This
Did Brown
one
fall
gains
back yet?
649. Take money. Brown I don't know. Brown should have Brown's fallen back twice, so no, it has not fallen back yet. Brown upgrades that track. Brown does not buy a train besides what just happened. Brown is done. Sorry.
It's okay. Lily with purple.
Um, oh wait, this was totally pointless. I don't have money. Oh well, whatever.
Oh, there's 3 trains in the bank pool to buy.
Do it.
I can't afford it.
Right, we're just running the 4 train for 150. And we'll pay out.
That's pretty sweet for 2 tile A's, honestly.
And only running one of her trains. That was a payout?
Yep.
All right, purple's done. On to pink.
Pink can't run.
I'll drop pink for you.
Pink is just going to lay, I think. Pink doesn't run. Pink falls back. Pink buys this 4 train over for 749.
What does this get you? I don't understand.
Let's yellow run and buy a 6 train before the 3s burn.
Mm.
It's better than it falling back. I just don't want its stock value to drop. That's all.
Honestly, this makes a lot of sense. You
Right?
you keep.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, brown was going to
Sure.
fall anyway. Basically, pink you keep it in the yellow, and then this keeps yellow at the front of the pack and getting a good train. This makes sense to me.
Right? I don't think that's horrible. I don't know if it's the best ever, because like it sucks that I even have to do this in the first place, not just run. I'm more worried about Garrick having to buy a 6 because he's getting close. If he wanted to, he could do it very easily and
Yeah.
force the issue.
Well, no, I
Garrick
meant train
will
limit. I can't be the one to buy the 6.
Oh,
But Garrick will
That's fine.
probably par a second company. That's
that's
the-
also true. Lily
Yes.
could too, actually, very soon. You too. That's it for pink, though. If I think
yeah.
we're done,
I
right?
don't know
Yeah.
if I'm
One?
incentivized
Yeah.
to do it, but I could. I think I probably just pick up certs at this point.
All right. Well, I think Lily needs us to call it.
Oh, really? Okay, that's fine.
I'm sad, but that makes sense.
Well, I mean, did we want to revisit this play or like as a split, or we just like say it the game's
Yeah,
over?
we can do a split session.
Do we do split?
Yeah, that's fine.
Because this feels like a longer game. Like, I guess we could revisit it as a fresh playthrough now that we've all had a chance to kind of see how things play out. But I think we're actually pretty tight here.
My concern with splitting it is that because people are so tight on certs, and there's enough money in the bank, I think people are basically gonna sell stuff down, float another company, essentially be at limit, and then we just burn through the bank while developing the map.
I don't know. I mean,
this could be a very quick over, like an hour, and we're done.
Like, if I'm being blunt, my plan for red is probably to send it into yellow on purpose.
That's fair.
Like, withhold for a diesel. Like, that's probably my strategy with red to unlock my cert limit and allow me to start buying up other shares. Although now that I've said that out loud, it makes it far less viable as a strategy.
I mean, we also could just decide later if we want to come back or not. We don't have to decide right now.
Why don't we just restart this if we play it again?
Okay.
We can learn
fine.
we can learn from our mistakes.
I feel like I'm just sad because it's like I'm finally getting like this. Like I feel like I'm doing the things that you guys finally do when it comes to like buying train shenanigans, and
You're doing great.
I'm understanding it, guys.
You're doing great.
Yeah, I think
Because like if
I
we're
think
not starting, so
you're-
my plan was I was actually gonna lock gray or brown out until diesels got bought. Because I was just going to make this with yellow go 1, 2, 3 with this tile, like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then brown could literally never go until this one, and pink could just upgrade this as actually pink had no money. But like you know what I mean? Like I could have just like yellow's next turn. I could have made it so nobody was able to get here, essentially.
yeah.
Was my plan. And then brown, I could just sell it down to its president cert and not worry about it, make extra money. It can sit down here for us forever for all I care. It's just $20. And then it was just a bankroll, and I don't even need to buy a train for it because no one's going to steal it from me. It's just going to sit there forever, and no one can force it into buying a train until we go to diesels.
That's just funny to do that to the company that's meant to be like laying all of these for free.
That was the original plan, and that's why I wish I would have picked a different company, but
The problem with that is red can very easily lay this. Blue can very easily lay that.
Yeah,
I guess red doesn't have the money.
To what?
Red does have the money.
to what? The Browns all have 3. There's no Browns with 4. Look at the Browns for T's. They all have 4. You need to get to diesels.
Well, then I lay the brown into the gray. You know, I mean,
But I understand that, but like you can't. How are you gonna? You have to get a gray here. We have to get 2 grays before anything.
again, my strategy with red at this point probably is withhold it and to intentionally get a diesel.
I mean,
Like,
that's fair.
I think if I see that you're just sitting on this value, I force you into liability. That's what has to happen.
I mean, that's fair. That'd be double liability if you got the diesel too. But like,
It
pink's
would.
already withholding enough as it is anyway.
It also takes 1 turn of gray, lay this, upgrade to this.
Oh, 100%.
Which I
If you
almost
even
did
see
on
it
my
coming.
I almost
yeah.
did that on my previous turn, admittedly.
Yeah.
Now that I'm
Although
down
if you do that, I'm not incentivized to buy a 6 at all, unless another company does.
Mhm.
I'd figure it
Again,
out.
I think red
Have a good night, feature.
is like probably what 3 or 4 turns of withholding to get to a diesel, because like that 5 train is running pretty good. As soon as I lay this, I'm running to the off board, getting the double.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's 80 for that, 130 for that.
I didn't notice that this one drops in value at gray. That's
These-
funny.
Like red is running really good starting on its next turn.
Mm.
Red feels like it should have been floated sooner. Like it just seems good.
Yeah, you're probably right. I think getting to this off board in 3 tile lays, I didn't see that was possible.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was probably would have been a better first turn company than this, because I had to really pay through the nose to make this happen.
Yeah.
And this was just free tile lays.
Yeah.
No, I think red is a
Mm.
lot better than we gave it credit for.
I gave it credit.
You didn't start it.
I started the company. What are you talking about?
That's totally fair. That's totally fair. No, I think And honestly,
Yeah.
honestly, it's so unfortunate because if I had done red instead of lime green, blue would have been so much better than it was.
Yeah.
I do
I'm
also
sorry,
think that
Lily.
yellow is not as good as I originally thought. I only got $200 free from it.
You were about to
And
get
it
a
took me so
third, but
long.
yeah.
But like at that
It
point, I don't
took
even think I
so
was
long.
because I needed to worry about like upgrading these now for my
That's fair.
6 or my diesel run, right? I was hoping to get a diesel in all seriousness on it. I was gonna buy the 6
Yeah.
and then have pink hopefully buy a diesel and swap them for a turn.
Yeah.
Or even like withhold a turn or two on here to get the diesel. Because it was
I
gonna
was
be making so much money.
I was so surprised at how long it took for us to start laying these tees.
I wasn't that surprised because like the destinations are all around like the edge of the map. The design is clearly like everyone races to their destination and then things backfill here.
Yeah.
I wonder, maybe there is a world where you float brown, particularly if you can finagle being last in priority, and then you just buy up the 4s to get to the greens. Like, I don't know.
You buy the 2s to get 2 greens, you mean?
Yeah, the 2s, sorry, thank you.
It just feels like it has no money after that, but yeah.
Doesn't need money though, it's laying all these tracks for free.
Yeah.
Buy more trains later? Like if trains get pushed at that point, aren't you just kind of fucked?
I mean, it's going to
No
run
money?
well though. It's going to be running all
Yeah.
these
Yeah,
these
it's gonna be
tees.
running like 3 2s and a 3 probably at that point, and hitting everything.
Yeah.
Especially, also the other half is if the table is dumb enough to let you get the rebate card and you're getting $50 a pop for laying the tees.
Yeah. I want to see that happen.
Honestly, this is so interesting. Like, I could see playing this several more times before we move on to something else.
I could too.
Yep.
Like, I think this has a lot of this will probably have a lot of map variability before we kind of find whatever the optimized quote unquote setup is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there probably is an optimized setup, but it'll probably take us a few games to find it.
Well, there's just
Actually,
so many
I
companies.
wonder if like parring yellow first and like going up top here to get this and then like you know what I mean, like going this way instead of going to your thing to get some extra money on it.
Well, it's just because this is a pre-laid tile.
Right.
Yeah, I don't care about that though, right? 'Cause
Well,
you
that's
just
what
lay it-
limits you so
just-
much because you're
No, but you just lay
you can do that. Yeah.
right.
Yeah, it's still it's 3 tile
Um,
lays to get to that, and then you're just running on
Whoa,
Whoa.
the heck?
you're just running on $30 and $20 value tiles. Like, you probably still care more about getting to your double revenue spot. I just think yellow's a trap.
Is yellow
I
one of
think
the private ones? I forget now.
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah.
I
But
think
like it was
yellow and
still
pink are
running
meant to be
well, but
traps.
like yeah, I think it was kind of a trap.
I mean, I think you evaluated yellow being more valuable than pink correctly. Like, I think it's 3
Pink's
tile
late
lays to
game
get to
seems
the
like it's going to be
revenues.
really good.
Yeah.
It does,
I
but
think pink is going to be a
it's
very
just
good late
gonna
game.
it's just gonna cost a lot of money to get there, and I think in the early game you
I
can
mean-
get totally screwed if somebody lays dark blue.
Yeah,
like-
but like once whoops, is that the right one? No, it's not. The
I
right
feel
one.
like dark blue only gets floated early if you're in like a
this
6-player
one.
game.
I think it's in a higher player count game when
This one.
somebody's explicitly trying to punish somebody for
Yeah.
floating pink.
I think like pink would really like this.
Yeah.
And then you go into brown. Like if you can get pink and brown together, like if you get the pink one, start with that. Like you work your way over here. If someone gets blue, well, you deal with it. Like you just run shitty, and then you just start trying to get somewhere else. But like this is a very good early game, and then this sets you up for your late game. You don't even need Mahama if you don't want it.
Yeah, I
know.
mean, I think a lot of the late game of this probably plays around what the player who gets brown does.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so intrigued by that. I don't blame Pat at all for his shenanigans with it, but it is disappointing because I think it defined the board state for the mid game pretty significantly.
Well, again, it's not that I didn't want to do this. You've kept fucking me on trains. You were kept trying to screw me, and you forced this out. This is you. This is your choices.
What do
I
you
was
mean?
not planning on doing that to Brown. You kept
Lily's-
trying to make me have to have liability when I didn't want to have it. So I was like, well, fuck it. I'm not going to get trains on Brown.
I mean, I think you were in too commanding of a position. I think
I don't
that
disagree,
had to happen.
but I don't disagree. But you can't say it's. I played it like weirdly. You forced this to happen. This is on you.
I will say I parred high so that I knew I'd be able to afford 2 trains. It's Lily who created the pathway
Passing
for
the buck.
herself to get 4-5. Like the fact that we both got 4-5 is what caused this. You could have just bought the 5 train, or you could have just bought the 4 train and let it go.
I
This
could
did-
have,
It didn't have to happen this way.
but this felt like it was better for me. I still think it was. Because if I had that 4, I had triple liability. I didn't want to do that. I was like, I'll just have double liability.
I mean, that's definitely true. I do think now that I am looking at this more, I'm looking at in a 4-player game with this cert limit. And actually, I mean, I think this is true regardless. I think the game probably does reward you for sending a company into yellow. I think
Oh, for sure.
I think the intent is that you get double company. You probably are rewarded for sending one company into yellow, which means you're withholding a lot, which means you probably do push to diesel, actually.
Yeah, I agree. I
Yeah,
think
that was my intention with pink. 100% that was my intention. I'm just wondering if maybe I shouldn't have done it with pink and I should have done it with yellow because yellow was making more money. I would have gotten there faster. I think maybe that's where I messed up. But yellow just started skyrocketing. Everyone bought it, and like it felt bad to tank it at that point.
and that's why it feels good to tank it because everyone bought it.
I mean, that's actually fair. That would have been, I guess, a good argument to tank it because everyone's bought into it. Just withhold like crazy on it and then let pink climb instead.
Garrick and I only have 10% of it. Lily
has 20 though.
Yeah,
That's.
I mean,
at that point, like I could have also just not bought the extra one, so there would have been one more out there that someone could have bought.
yeah.
I bought the extra one to stop people from buying it because I wanted it. But like, had I bought the extra one in pink instead and then tanked yellow and let pink fly up?
Yeah.
Because when I had that decision, like yellow was here, like you know what I mean, like 2 tanks. I could have kept. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do think in a 30 style game, or at least for a game playing by 30 style rules, like having 8 companies, it's like the exact opposite of 89 with a 6 company roster. Like it's encouraging you to go into yellow. It's encouraging you to withhold, encourage you to push drains.
You know, I also wonder if you get the pink, what's it called? I actually never took my privates off whenever we bought 5 trains. I don't know if we paid out privates at all. But anyway, the Kawagoe, whatever, railway. I almost wonder if you get that, if you par dark blue first to protect and build around 4 pink, and then nobody's gonna want a pink because you have blue, so you can build a path for it, and then your second company could be pink, and then you tank.
General Jack, this
skyrocket.
Maybe I could see an argument.
This one has it's mostly 30. But every company, there's 11 companies, and they all have either a destination or a power. There's no sharp track in yellow.
Then you're just blocking in pink.
One of the privates, what's traditionally the B&O with the President cert, comes with 30% and 30% in the bank pool, so it just instant floats.
Losing 1 free share is you can still buy in that for 320.
And there's a ton of trains. Like there's 7-2 trains, 7-3 trains, 7-6 trains.
Like I don't think it's that bad to lose.
No, it's not bad.
It's kind of interesting.
And it's free share later on. Like it's a bad share early. But
Some weird track.
kind of like locks in a company that you can easily like compete with to defend money wise if someone does try and take it. And like I don't know why someone would take it. You basically have to hope that someone doesn't like take it later on from you whenever like they can start going into green. Like you have to do it fairly quick. But I'm just wondering if that would be actually good to like defend or not defend, but like build for pink and then let pink be an endgame company. Because I think pink genuinely is a good endgame company if you can rush it to diesels.
Mhm.
Like 120, 60, and 80. And these, you know what I mean? Like 3 T's,
Well,
like 3 more gray
problem with
cities.
The problem with that only, and I'm just mentioning this. If you're in diesels, you probably only have 1 train, which means you're only hitting.
You're not getting this. Yeah, you're getting 60 probably to here, and then if you like, depending on how it's laid, like.
Yeah.
into
No, I mean
here.
I would still choose to go to Chiba over Narita, but.
Why? 120 versus 80?
Oh, no, you're right. You're right. The doubles.
I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. Like I don't know, but like I just feel like if you have all those grays on there, right? Like that's a gray. I'm not obviously looking, but like that's a gray, and then you have this out. Or
Red
is that the right one?
Red feels like such a beautiful
Which
5 train
city is
company.
that?
It just has such a
Mahaima?
nice little run here.
Right, like you just do that. Like that's like what 120, 170 plus 240. That's 410 plus 60, 470 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 if you have a diesel. That's not including any more shenanigans. You can try and go to other T's, right?
Yeah.
Like that's you might not even need Mahaima at that point. You could just skip it and just go through all the T's and end here. Like that just seems kind of silly. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm also not like taking into consideration there's all these other companies that want to
Yeah,
token them.
that's the big issue. You're probably not going to get all of these.
No, but I'm just saying like even with only 3 of them like that are 1, 2, 3 all adjacent, right? Like which shouldn't be too hard to get overall if you start building into it early.
What do you guys think is the true value of the Tobu Railway private? Because I think Garrick overpaid for it.
I do think I overpaid for it.
I don't think it should go for like anywhere close to its like minimum price, but
yeah, I don't know because if it's too cheap, it's good. But if it's too much, it's just a trap because you have no early game like solvency, you know?
like I almost wonder, so like you spent your early money buying in more Tobu Railway shares. I wonder if you would have been better off going for share density, buying our shares instead.
Well, the thing I was hoping, well, so like I bought like 1 or 2 because I was a little concerned about people buying up the bank pool shares and like threatening to take the company when they had better liquidity than I did.
Yeah.
And then when I got the opportunity, I dumped 1 or 2 of them and picked up other shares.
Sure.
And part of my hope was that I could maybe entice people into selling the company out so it would start rising, which is part of the reason why I was willing to sell some, because I was hoping I could get it to start rising at some point. But nobody was taking the bait and buying in, even when it was selling well, which was surprising.
Well, I think we were all just buying the cheaper shares, honestly. Like
Yeah.
that's what's so hard about it. Like $100 is just
No, you're right. I mean, share density is so important. And I was playing the share quality game, which is a sucker's game.
yeah. But I feel like
Totally doable too.
I don't know, like I mean obviously it's hard to know where the line is, but I'm kind of like, is it less than 300?
I mean, in theory, you're getting 3 shares for
At $100 value.
at $100 value, and the company's floated for you. So like, you're not truly getting another 300 in value, but you're kind of getting something in value, some nebulous quantity.
Yeah, I guess I'm just wondering, like, at what point, if you're paying out your 3 shares every round, like your first run's just for $40. It's just a
Mhm.
single 2-train $40 run,
Mm-hmm.
which is all you're doing for 2 additional ORs because you really need to get down to your token spot. So
It
you're
honestly sounds like a lot of these are baits
getting
and like the
4,
like
12, 12,
the
12,
gray wasn't like horrible
$36.
because it floats right away, which is nice as long as you don't overpay for it and you can get a second company fairly quick. Like you definitely overpaid for it, and I think everyone kind of like, ooh, free company, and
Right,
didn't
like,
go for the other things.
I knew I was overpaying for it. I was just trying to make sure that.
I mean, it's just a B&O that you don't have to float up. I mean, I'm even just like doing the math here. Your first 2 runs are $12 each, assuming you didn't buy any more of your own shares,
Mm-hmm.
which means you get $24 on top of that. The next run, if you bought enough trains to support it on the 3rd run, by the time it starts being viable, is only running for an additional 50, so you're running for an additional $15, so 27. So total you're getting like almost $50 of value in the first 3 ORs, and that's all the money you're making. other than like shares of other players that you purchase. I almost wonder if it is a true B&O where you just take it at the minimum.
That's a fair
Like,
point.
I mean, it gets you. I guess what it does, like, it does get you just so much money in a company that's safe. Like, it allows you to eventually par a second company without fearing liability.
I mean, thinking about it though, that's kind of what B&O already does, except this one you're actually forced to buy bad trains, like because
Yeah, but
you're forced floated.
you can't sit on it and earn income in the way that you do with B&O.
Right.
Because if nobody
Yeah.
ever forces B&O open, then you're just happy to sit on it, right?
Right. But that's
So
not the
I
case
think,
here. You're forced to run this company and buy bad trains, and
yeah, I think this is actually worse than B&O, isn't it?
I think it might be a little worse.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Well,
But like
all
at
the
first
more.
glance, though, we all saw it. It was just free company. Oh my god, grab it.
Right. I mean, I guess it's that really. It's how do you evaluate the 3 shares in the bank pool? Because like that isn't nothing.
It's well, I mean, I guess the way I would evaluate the 3 shares in the bank pool is, if you think about the way this would have played out if this were 30, is someone else started buying up B&O stock, you had to buy one to defend it, and then they all dumped it.
Except you retain the share value.
You do retain the share value, sure, but you're still in that same position of a company that's not making money.
I mean, it makes money by the 3 trains, like by round 3 or 4.
So
Well,
I
and that,
think
yeah, I mean, it does, but I mean,
isn't this another argument that maybe pink, if you can, like, even if you have pink in it, like, work together, because like it's just building track for late game pink if you can get into here, and then build for pink if you can't get brown.
but the
Well,
but the problem, so the problem I'm exploring is, like, if you buy this for anything more than its minimum value, when exactly are you parring a second company?
I
right,
guess that's fair.
right,
Look at Garrick still going.
right. I mean, it
Like,
really is just the B&O, except you actually have the floated company right away, and you're making the money that way as opposed to having a revenue.
yeah,
Um,
like, that's just what I'm thinking about, is like, if you're not floating a second company by SR like 3 or 4, I feel like you're typically falling behind.
Like
And I
I don't
think
know.
if you bought this for anything more than its face value, that's where you're at.
See, I'm just like also looking up here, like at what people were making. Like he had the best run.
I was about to start dropping because the purchase of the 5 train bumped my train limit down, and I had to discard a train.
Fair enough.
I guess actually the one addendum I would make to this is, if he had had any other privates he could have purchased in.
That would
That
have made a
is,
huge difference. Like even just the ripcord would have made a big
I think
difference.
that's what whenever you put money on there before Alan even or Lily got in, or did all 3 of you get in before you? I don't know. But I think once you put the money on there, you just pull the ripcord and like then you have one, and then you can try and get that company. You have some income or a buy-in.
honestly, yeah, maybe.
I also think letting me have the 2 most expensive ones was a mistake. I got
Right,
so
Although
much
right.
free
I
money.
mean that whole auction was
Actually,
borked.
Sorry.
Garrick could not have pulled the ripcord because it would have stopped too soon.
Yeah.
True.
I think at that point he would have just been giving other players too much value.
I was trying to
mean-
I was relying on people to police, and it never worked.
Well, it's because it was a new thing, and I wanted to try yellow. In all seriousness, I had my heart set on playing yellow.
I
this game.
noticed.
I was like, I don't care. I'm playing yellow. I want yellow. I want to try it.
So fun.
Next time we play this, next week, I promise I will play the draft or the waterfall auction properly. I will police. I promise. I won't do stupid shenanigans to try and get what I want. I also still am not convinced that yellow is good or bad yet. I don't know. I don't think it's horrible.
I don't
In all
think it's horrible.
seriousness, like
I don't think it's horrible.
once I got here, it felt really good, especially with just running 2 trains for 120 out of this alone. The problem is that once you do this, like, what do you have? Like, this is your early game, and you have to go into the T's after. So it's like you still need a second company for it to go into late game, because this isn't going to carry you once the T's are worth what, 80? Like
I
the T's
think
are the better.
I think the problem with the gimmick of laying the dits for $100 each is, yeah, you get $100 rebate, but you're also that's your tile lay for the
Which is
turn.
why I wanted to pair it with Brown, because I was like, my original goal was Brown was gonna build right into this, but
Yeah.
Lily took the tile I needed, which
Yeah.
was this one, because I needed this to go here, here, because I needed to have the up one for it to fit, because that's just the way it is. So
right.
the base,
That's how it's pre-printed.
right? So I needed this one, and Lily took it. I was like, fuck, there goes my whole plan, because this was my original plan, was to have like a nice diesel all the way down into here.
That would have been nice.
And pink, right? And then pink just runs over here for income and yellow, like pay out and withhold when it can, and then transfer money around as needed if I needed to. That was my original plan, and then I never got a chance to do it because for obvious reasons, like everyone else is playing their game, I can't just always get the tiles you're thinking of getting, right?
Yeah.
Or have people, yeah.
Or
It
the
was
station
just-
token spots you think you're gonna get.
Right, exactly. Like you don't know, but like that was my original plan when I reserved yellow or brown. This is what I wanted to do. I wanted brown to build into yellow and then just upgrade everything for free as yellow tokens it. Like yellow, build this or lay this, build a token for 100. Lay this, build a token for 100.
I will say, like, this connection from Nagatsuta to Yamato, like this is clearly a design choice that is intended to bork blue.
Yes. I mean, that is clearly there's that light green company has the option of blocking blue.
This also makes it, if like you pick light green early and no one picks blue, you build up to here, never token it, start parring blue as you work towards blue, and then it's yours, right? Like,
Yeah.
I think that's one of those, like, people are like, oh, well, green was taken, I need to take blue just so green doesn't get blue, even if I don't get its ability.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this ability should never be gotten, essentially, if the game is being played right, in my opinion.
It's interesting because like it's a 20% discount. What does that actually get you? Like on higher value trains, it's like
220?
roughly, I mean, on a diesel, sure, but
That's
like,
pretty good for the game that seems to be built around getting to diesels.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean,
Right? This game
at
is
that
clearly
point,
meant for
does-
diesels.
At that point, does blue have $980 though? I mean,
I'm pretty sure withholding is part of this game. And
oh,
like,
definitely.
again, if you're in the yellow, if you have 60% of the company, like you just withhold a couple, get a diesel, and then you run for 480 and like pay out with you're getting like what, 200 some dollars, like.
Well, and this is where I think honestly, I don't know, maybe this is the game that finally teaches me how to play a game in the yellow area because I feel like you're almost forced into it.
Right. I was thinking the same thing earlier. Like this is actually maybe a great practice game for yellow strategies, just because it's so mandatory.
What feels bad though is the other games that I've tried to do yellow strategies, I just lose because yellow strategies don't feel as good in those games.
Right. A lot of them, they're not as good. Like few games are like 30 where the yellow strategy is really viable, and even then, like it's not like easy. It can be a challenging strategy.
Yeah.
I think 89 yellowing is supposed to be really good. I forget.
Is it? Because there's only 6 companies and there's no the train rush doesn't exist.
Well,
Like,
that's
a
part of
3 train
why
is
it's good, is because it allows you to force the train rush to keep going.
Yeah.
just because you're withholding. But
Yeah.
I suppose.
I'm excited to play more of this.
Maybe
man.
maybe the
Talk to me
problem
about
with
it.
maybe our problem with our 89 strats is we wait too long to start withholding.
Probably.
We wait too long to start the train rush.
But yeah, this is a cool game.
I like this a lot.
Yep, we are definitely gonna have to play this one again. I'm excited actually next week to try it again, because now that we have like a bit more understanding, and we know which ones are like kind of trappy or like how to play them. A little
Yeah,
better,
I mean, we've got
know.
some basic.
Yeah, we're not going in
understanding.
totally blind.
Yeah.
And maybe Lily won't be as tired. Hopefully, she's already gone, isn't she?
She's long gone. She's long gone. Anyway, this is probably a great segue for me to shut the stream down since we've just been babbling for probably half an hour now. Thanks for playing with me, guys. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll have apparently this next week. But until then, have a great one. We'll see you later.